Welcome back, everyone, to the Misplay for Game Podcast. As always, I'm your senior yapologist with a PhD in making stuff up, Andrew or Elixir.
Hey there, the internet. I'm out of focus, but still your friend, the TommyNT. Hope you're good. Hang in there, gang. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
That light is the cruise, guys. I've been on a boat and my life is different, okay? Let me tell you something. Having
boy.
having access to food whenever I want on a boat is kind of crazy. I will say though, sleeping while the boat is moving and the whole bed's like, oh yeah, it's not like straight up like rocking, but let's just say that I went through some very treacherous waters in the past like few days, but we're okay. We made it back.
What's his name? Weren't you didn't say his name?
Oh my god, guys, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
I'm just kidding. It's me, Tommy Tricks. At least 2 tricks. That was the first one. I don't know what the second one is, but maybe we'll find out during the show.
The second one is that because of you, I had to fucking put Deep Savers on this guy.
No, but it's good. It's good.
Deck is good.
You two just spent 5 minutes in pre-production dooming about how there's 4 decks in this fuck-ass format.
Okay,
Sorry for swearing
like
in the first 5
deck.
minutes.
Crocodile Basket, the Phantom 6, you know?
Hey, cheers. Always do that.
In the zone.
Boom. Here's my really normal pass.
Just to max the ball into the net.
What's your ability? My ability is that I copy your ability. So if you don't have an ability, we're both kind of fucked.
Both bang average players.
Digimon needs a Kuroko no Basket crossover if Vanguard got a fucking Inazuma 11.
Oh, dude, okay. As a Vanguard player,
we're not doing that on this episode. You can talk about it next week. It's the tier list. This is already going to take 3 hours.
It's not going to take 3 hours.
It's not going to take 3 hours.
I hate Chad. I want to get ahead of this. I hate doing these.
I'm muted on this scene.
You've been muted the whole time.
We've been muted the whole time.
There's no
I
way.
said nothing about you.
Is it all of us?
No, just me.
Oh, that's
okay. Well, you don't matter anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. You know what? All you probably did was miss out me probably blowing out my audio, seeing Trick. Because for context, I had the production feed entirely covered. I saw that as the rest of you saw it.
Yeah, I saw that as everybody
I was
else.
not ready for that at all.
Interested in what y'all think of Demon/Titans. Wait for the tier list.
Hold on, brother.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
You've come
You might
to
wait
a
2
great
hours.
time. This is all we're going to be doing for today, basically. I'm gonna try refreshing the cache.
Can we get it like what's like the speed running turbo? Can we get it sub 1 hour?
So
Dude,
There
Ain't no way.
are 5 less decks on this one than there were on the EX10 one.
next time,
Yeah,
yeah, we should start doing that for bonus content as well. I should just get one of those speedrun timers and just put
Good,
them-
bad, good, bad.
just put them on there. Not because we expect to do anything fast, but just so you can see how long it took. And if
You
there's
gotta hit
ever
by
any
the-
cuts, you know how long the raw edit took.
that was just a tier 3 skip, you know.
If we
The tier
edit
3 lap
this-
skip.
If we ever
Oh,
find
they
ourselves
failed the
editing
Blue Mord
these-
skip, so they have to talk about Blue Mord for 3 more minutes.
Oh, they rage baited Jambo again. They didn't manage the aggro.
Gang, I don't know how, but the 5th camera has appeared on the screen, and it's Jambo.
One day that's going to be technology. I'm just going to spring it on. The problem is,
We'll need an audio file pre-recorded to push. Like, it's me, Jambo. I hate you.
but if you don't hate the Misplay for Game podcast, you should let us know by hitting the like button on the stream if you're watching on YouTube, hitting follow on Twitch, and if you've got a Prime burning a hole in your pocket, you can support the channel and turn the overlay blue for free on Twitch Prime. If you're listening on Spotify and all those other fun things, make sure to rate us on those. Yeah, thanks for tuning in for this Misplay for Game podcast that I am definitely unmuted for on this scene and have been unmuted for the entire time. Fellas, I hear there's a new set in town.
Yeah, pre-release was today at Stockport's own Jester Games.
And
Shout
once
outs.
again, I was out here working man, fighting demons to keep up as I see Secret Rare, SR, everywhere. Me and Trix were in the slop fest. It was miserable.
I matched into round 1, Rex had Styrakomon. Round 2, Simon had Styrakomon and Venusmon. Like, from protected protected woman to protect the dickhead. I could not
With
oust the
armor
bot
purge.
with
So it
armor
goes
purge.
back.
And if I dared to try and remove it, kill yourself. Okay, my bad. Do you know? I got the rarest card in my deck was Inori.
Yeah,
That's it.
it was awful. Like as Trick said, my only hit is Inori. I opened my second Aegeumon. So my SR, whilst there's level 7s that are doing rush, piercing, execute, double pop. My SR burns me for 1.
My SR gave me a memory sometimes.
Yeah. So the pre-release is great because sometimes you put together a real cracked set of 40 and they get bowled over by Secret Red. But yeah, we're gonna be same time on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I can't wait to pull literally no SRs and I just run Titan. Okay, Titans were actually kind of cool to play.
We got to eat Johnny's cards on Wednesday. He cannot. He won both of the Jesters pre-releases back to back. If he wins the fanboy one, I'm killing him.
Did you get any BT24 Marcio while you've been on vacation mode?
Were they selling it on the boat?
Do they have it on the boat?
Instead, this is what I did. I went to all of the islands in the Canaries that the boat stopped at and Madeira. I opened up Google Maps. I put it like TCG shops near me. And most of the time I ended up at a CEX. So
oh my goodness.
my haul for the boat was kind of crazy. I picked up some real hidden gems for my retro consoles. I got a Chicken Little Ace in Action for like $2.
Good one.
Oh,
amazing.
Oh my.
Do you guys remember that game where you play as a troll and it's like Hugo Agent or Agent Hugo or whatever?
I thought Agent Hugo, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I didn't pick it up. I was very tempted to.
Wow.
Picked up like Secret Agent Clang for my PSP.
Yeah.
Whoa! I mean, you're right, but like you don't have to say it.
But the best part about that game is that it sucks at about 8 frames per second.
True. On the go.
This PowerPoint could be yours for 50 USD in 2007.
What else were my W? Oh, I picked up like what was it? It was like Dragon Ball Shin Budokai 2 or whatever. I was like, this game just looks kind of cheeks, but like, I kind of just have to.
Was fun.
I just have to pick it up, for like 15 euros in like one of the Spanish islands. I'll help out this guy. It wasn't a CX. It was like some guy just had like a mom and pop shop for like retro games. It was kind of neat.
That's cute.
Anyway, BT24, I kept up with like some of the developments of like BT24. So I have an idea of like what is kind of good out of the box. Like, I don't think there's a like hoodie-esque level, nuke, but I think there's some good stuff in the set. But this is a skip one for me. I'm doing a KnTElixar where I go, ooh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't need any of this. All my money is going to EX11.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah, as a reminder, if you want to change the overlay, it works on every single scene. Thanks to Paps turning it blue earlier. There are some other colors. The rest of you can figure out what those are. Not going to tell you. But what I am going to tell you is exactly how the format is going to go as we give you the definitively correct. Son of a bitch. That was
no
not
signal.
These have to be pre-recorded. There's got to be a camera in the room, like playing a prank on me. It's just too much.
I was playing Pokemon Unite, and I am too lazy to plug directly into my monitor, so that is why that seems brief.
Okay, I don't know why those are the colors, by the way. That doesn't seem right. Wait, they are the colors. They're just not.
Why is
You've moved.
Can you tell
things.
the difference between them?
Fuck you. No, what is the 6th or 7th decks of the format? You're
what
so
is that?
funny. Because you wanted to write 6 7s so that in a minute
I know. Yeah, I get that part, but like, what does this tier mean?
Those are exactly
things that aren't hoodie, I guess.
No, we're gonna put exactly decks number 6 and 7. The decks we think are objectively the 6 and 7.
So you were saying we can only have 5
defining
decks?
Yeah, then after that it goes into 6, 7, and then strong picks.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
A lot of strong picks.
There are only 82 decks in this tier list.
There's no way.
There's no
Sorry,
way.
there were 87 in the EX10s. We skipped.
Let's be real.
The bite of it.
There's 5 format designers, 6 strong picks, 7 whatever.
The show anymore.
And then the rest of them are just.
Stop saying 6, 7. It's 2020. Anyway.
More like
Let's learn
2026,
from our
but then-
mistakes from last year, guys.
All right. Speaking of our mistakes from last year, what do we think about Bloom Lord?
Bloom Lord domain
Format
expansion.
defined.
Is that another format defining deck?
It's a viable option.
Unironically, this is where
It's a
this is
viable option.
no, this is 6-7. This is 100% 6-7.
Where's Jamba? Asked Donkey.
Jambo's
He
dead.
couldn't.
Jambo's
He told
declined.
us to kick rocks and leave it
Literally.
alone.
He said,
Fuck Jambo.
Now he
someone,
plays for a
someone
really
irrelevant
good.
can do it.
Yeah, now he plays for like a really good French team. He doesn't need the misplay shitheads.
He's
Yeah.
probably like watching Marty Supreme for
He's
like
too
the
cool
sixth,
for us.
seventh time.
Yeah, the 6th time watching Marty Supreme, and he's gonna text me in 30 minutes like, Tommy, I'm a new man.
You know, he's part of OmniX now, but this is where I announce my sponsorship from Misplay for Games.
Misplay for
CNUT.
Game
Yeah,
Mercenaries.
if this video gets 2,000 views in
Never mind, guys.
January 2026, I'll pay for Tommy Trix's entry to one event this year.
Yeah, Jumbo's a fucking bum anyway. Okay, people only know him because he played Loop and he fraudulently made his way into.
Oh, can I tell you one of the bits we
Top
vetoed on this? I wanted to add the Balatro, the Blueprint Joker on here to put in as our stand-in for all Loop decks. I just thought that'd be funny.
That's
And
good.
then I
Balatro.
realized that we'd have to explain that forever, and that it wasn't worth it.
All right, Bloom Lord, strong pick.
Viable option. It's not a strong pick.
I think it's strong.
Half the format is Crimson Blaze Merchants, man. This shit can't. It's just so shitty for Bloom.
Let me open up card dev. Let me open up card dev.
Guys,
It's
we're
on
eating.
Bloom Lord. It's the
Oh, like-
first deck.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it's my domain expansion.
Marcio, you're saying strong pick in a format where Neptunemon bot decks everything with the lowest sources.
Yeah, what
And
if
you're
you just
play-
don't do that? What if my opponent bricks?
If my opponent doesn't turn up, if my opponent dies on their way to the tournament, I can beat that deck.
Hey, you never know. It was a win condition in Bristol.
Well, Bloom didn't get any like direct support.
No, I got no new toys.
Unless you
It's-
take the Terramon.
It has it. The problem is Bloom has 3 guys, like Singapore superstar players that are like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll get a top 8 on Bloom. So they do, and I have to put it in every tier list video.
We
It's
also
like-
have to account for
it's
no Johnny.
yeah. If you're that good at Bloom Lord, it's viable for you. But I don't think it's a strong pick, because if you're not that good at Bloom Lord, and even if you are that good at Bloom Lord, like you're just gonna get sacked one game in your 8-round local or your 8-round event, and that sucks. And I'm sorry.
It's a merchant deck. It's a merchant of whatever. Like the top
Yeah.
end is good, and it's like, well, is Valder good? Then I guess like Bloom is good because it plays Valder. Is like
Mhm.
is like can play by Fef Floodgates. Are they good? I guess they're like okay, but then
Yeah.
it's just format defining. I mean,
Royal Knights, yeah,
Defining
yeah.
Royal
Yeah.
Knights, yeah.
What do you? Yeah, they're not changed, and they're probably getting new. Well,
It's like
not in
format defining
24.
and format react. It's like it is the format, and anything that beats it, it then like changes to beat, and you have to beat both versions of it. And
I
more often
mean-
than not, you can't.
I will
just
say
eat
Royals
shit.
just loses to Venus, like new Venus.
Good.
Like,
Yeah.
Good.
which is good.
it just like eats shit to random things, Loki.
Yeah. I mean, some people tell you that makes that deck like well designed or fair. I think those people are eating glue straight from the fucking hot glue gun straight to the nose. I don't want it to be good anymore.
I'm
I
so
don't-
sick of Royal Knights.
I don't know. It's not Cool Boy, and it's not. If your opinion, if you think that the problem with Royal Knights, if you think the problem came in BT20, you're so fucking stupid at this card game that I can't help you. We're in a different hemisphere. The problem with this deck is that it is the most binary, miserable little hate shell for any generic garbage you could play. Like, it is a package. It's a package of cards that are minimally good enough. And if
He's saying
anything
that's
else you
not
can
me.
play in the game is okay, then you stick it in Royal Knights. That's why fucking Digimon Emperor Keenan Crier BT13 has no business getting a top. But here we are. It's an
It
embarrassment.
really is.
man.
It really is square hole in square. Well, square
Yeah,
block in square
it's
hole.
fine.
Circle.
This
block in
deck is
square
30
hole.
cards long and every tech card you like, and that's what's wrong with it.
Oh, funny but doggy though. Baumon.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it
There's
has a
nothing
couple.
here.
It got a top in China. It
Good
won
for
one of
them.
the Super Tama battle, and they were on like the Reapermon, so that when you did like DNA to
Oh.
Shock, it would de-digivolve the Shock. It's like
Team Death Slinger deck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow Vac. This is Yellow Vac.
Is this Angels or Yellow Vac?
This is Yellow
Is this
Vac.
yellow?
Angels
Okay.
did not top this format.
So this is
Angels is
Ageomon.
better than Yellow Vac.
I know, but
We're
it
talk-
didn't top. Well, also, you're not thinking about Yellow Vac as like.
We're talking about BT24 as
Yeah, we're
well.
talking about
Like,
24. So this is here because a lot of the better yellow players I have talked to have all said, why the hell would I play TS? Let's just play Ageomon and like the new Venus as like a deck to play BT10 Venus for nothing as fast as possible. And Yellow Vac Turbo, like yellow good stuff, the deck uses this and abuses this.
It's shocking.
So that's why I picked Emissary. It doesn't have to be Emissary. This could have just as easily been BT10 Venus.
This could have been Ageomon.
This could have been Ageomon. Yeah. I just wanted to pick something that no one would confuse for a TS card. That's why.
Yeah, that's fair.
Emissary.
Because we do have Venusmon, presumably for Venusmon, right? What?
Yeah, listen, I double dipped. There's a Neptunemon and a Venusmon and Abyss Sanctuary on here, but TommyNT is here to guide you through some of that. So you'll be
Excellent.
fine.
What did the
So
bad guy.
if I'm to believe the information peddling swindlers in my DMs and in my note guides and in my coffee links, this deck should be considered a strong pick. It is one of the ways you can play with these new Yellow Vac cards.
Uh,
I think it's a strong.
singularly trumps stack decks. Nothing in the game
Yeah.
is good against Wind Digivolving stack.
I think this style of deck just kind of like eat shit to Mr. Ryuji, and so it's like, why would I entertain this deck?
Yes. So we're gonna get out of the way here, right?
Yeah,
Should we
we
just put
just put
Hoodiemon on its own? I
Yeah.
actually think maybe we need to really look at the elephant in the room and say it's better than T format defined. Because it's
Just
like
got
it's
Hoodie.
not just that it does the best thing you can do in Digimon, which is give you flexibility. It's that it also is better at every other deck's gimmick than the other deck because it's rainbow shits. So yeah, we're gonna say that a lot. It's like, why would I pick this deck? Hoodie exists.
There we go.
So
Yeah, I
Statistically,
mean,
as we came over last week, not tier 0 by a crisp.
by a quarter, yeah, by 1%. Yeah.
has Hoodie won Nats?
No, you're right. That is when we look back in a couple years, Hoodie has not won a Nats yet. It got
That's
because
third,
it keeps
third, second.
That's not to say the deck is
third.
bad, by the way. I'm just
No,
like,
it's because when you think about it, right, it's like a lot of it's like you bring Hoodie or you bring a counter to Hoodie, and then once the counters like beat Hoodie, then the rest of the tournament is just like the counters playing against each other, and it just
Yeah.
comes down to like how does the counter Hoodie deck play against the counter Hoodie deck? Hence why we had Levia Virus Imperial.
Wow.
Or
Yeah,
like
like-
Jesmon Purple Hybrid.
Yeah, right.
the HMRK lists and all, like everything is there to like
That-
beat
right.
Hoodie.
All of those lists just lose the Levia. So.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like not just the fact that Levia Hoodie is pretty okay, it's that Levia everything is pretty good.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about Livia later.
Is
But
he
yeah,
Imperial?
we're gonna
Oh,
have
funny
to,
but doggy. This deck sucks.
Hoodie
Imperial
Mon is gonna
sucks.
be Hoodiemon's gonna come up a couple more times today, so get ready for that.
Imperial sucks. This deck is just so ass now.
I can't believe we're in a world where the deck has barely been hit, and it's just gotten to a point where it's just been power crept.
It's
I
gonna
think
somehow
it's-
win Worlds again.
I think it's as
Oh,
good
easily,
as
yeah.
Bloom though.
No.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like pretty
Bloom.
consistently as good as, and that's part of that is just because it like has more consistent search and
Wait,
stuff.
don't we have
now.
more Tamus done in the next format? In this format,
We have so much Tamerson in the
yeah,
next
like
format.
Daiken.
Yeah, also like the dragon mode from 16 is pretty good against the stuff that what's it called is doing, like tapping Inoris to stop them doing AG Quismon, tapping Dankanan so they don't play options.
Well,
It's like,
I mean,
in theory, yes, but then like the time shortage decks are just so much faster and just like put interaction before the Imperial player has to go, did I open Daiken? I'll spend like a turn fishing for Daiken, and I'll spend another turn playing the Daiken, and then
Yeah,
on
yeah, I'll
the
give you that. That's
third
all
turn,
legit.
meanwhile,
I think
it's just
DGO
like
helps them
stun
though.
beat blow. And then, you know,
This is the first set with DGO in the tier list. So I for the purposes of like talking about it as like how the pieces move, this is the I had to look through this before. I am pretty confident that Imperial is the fastest and cheapest Hexablau you can make. And for that, I think it deserves at least viable option. Because that card is pretty fucking annoying this format.
yeah, but think about how many Imperial players we can make upset.
You're right, leave it alone.
I'm gonna be the one that goes on a run. I will show them.
It'll be me.
Do you know who it won't
This
be?
is Shaku Box. Playing
Fun, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
the
funny.
taunt one's good, and it's here because it got direct support in a previous set. But like,
Bro, I don't even think Levia is the card we hit from EX5.
Yeah.
I'm
Cerberusmon X antibody.
Magna X is here
Drama.
because it got. Let me check this because I was
I hate
I was
to be
actually
the guy
surprised.
to defend Levia, but
Yeah, Levy is not. It's not his fault, and people
the
are
thing
moving
with-
in on his beef right now.
The thing with Levia is that Levia by himself, obviously he's like, when he hits the board, he's insane. But then when he's on the board, he's like, 2 checks.
him being a hammer spot kind
Oh,
of fucking annoying.
3 checks. Oh, sorry, that's the Levy X.
That's
Okay.
Levia X, you know, and this is,
Yeah.
this is a different.
Levy being
Okay.
a hammer spark is objectively annoying though.
Sorry, I just had to check this. So Magna X is here because it got third in at Chilean regional.
I was gonna say.
Did we
I
get
thought it was
a
better.
did we get a new Magna or something?
In the time since 24, yeah, there was a Magna in BT23 that was the one Roll Knights plays. It's draw
Oh,
one.
yeah,
candy
yeah,
bounce
yeah.
Magna.
Oh yeah, I dead ass.
So it
completely
did
forgot about
make an impact to the deck's consistency
It's
because
a good card.
Just draw
when
more.
you get a level 4, turns out decks that get a level 4 that says draw one, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good. I can't think of any other deck that got that far.
Yeah. So yeah, congrats.
I mean, definitely viable. Is it a strong pick in today's meta?
It's complicated.
No, no.
I actually think it'll get better as 24 goes on, but it has an unwinnable Jupitermon matchup because they just go, make Magna X, and they go, Jupitermon from my favorite video game I played last year. Have you seen Aegeomon turning into Jupitermon on YouTube Shorts? Anyway, minus 15.
Yeah.
And then it's over. So
Well, there are ways to like. I think the way that the Magna deck like beats like the minus 15 shit is like with the red plugin. I think that's
yeah,
like
that's cute. I do like that.
But then you're playing Magnamon while the opponent is playing like Hootie or like
Yeah.
Pen Strangers, and it just feels really
I'm
bad.
gonna swing and then be like, okay, block Ryuji Comet Hammer. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, but people
especially
have
with
been
taunts as well.
pushing more and more towards like the plugins and the DP egg and stuff. Like,
Yeah, you got to
it's-
do something.
Yeah, so I'll give it. I'm cool where it is.
Yeah, it's viable. As is Purple Hybrid probably.
That's
I'm
It's
gonna-
just strong.
It's
well,
a
strong
strong
pick
pick.
at lit, but Jumbo would put it higher, I think.
Genuinely, it
But
probably.
Jumbo's not here.
Jumbo's not
Okay.
here. Jumbo refused.
Okay, guys,
If
we
I-
literally
put it
watched
about
it
it,
go
put it about
11.
it.
We literally watched it go 11-1
Not
last
even
week.
doggy.
The problem I like
This deck is
Purple
ass.
Hybrid. I'll admit, I'll be the first to tell you that I think this deck is really fun to play. The problem is that it's the most boring binary. Like even among hybrid decks, this is the most binary hybrid deck. It's like, is Dusk Velgar on? Yay! If not, it's over. And
Just-
like
You
things
got to be
now
on the
beat that.
Chinese build
Like,
now as well.
if you're purple, sorry, I know we said we were going to talk about Hoodiemon a lot. If you're purple and the Medusamon goes, I'm going to take the one Velgar out of your trash, it's over, bro. You're
Yeah.
done. And that's going to happen a lot.
And it's especially now that they're on the Violet, so they can't even start of main, put
Yeah.
Velgar in trash. Like,
There's fucking nothing you,
you
can
have to
do,
put
bro.
3. You have to actually have 3 in trash, so they can only bot deck 2 of them.
There's something to the fact that they finally decided to print like like they did it every now and then where they're like, take a thing out of trash. Isn't this an interesting gimmick? Like deciding that's Elizamon's line's new thing is like,
I mean, it
that's
does
pretty
make,
good. It has implications on how good purple can be this format.
it's an interesting way of like making it so it's like she's actually petrifying something rather than another guy that spawns a thing. Like,
yeah.
interesting way of contextualizing it is like, well, this card is gone and therefore wouldn't interrupt board state. Smile.
Yeah.
Lucimon, funny but doggy.
Yeah, funny but doggy.
This
This deck is
I've tried
consistently
so
bad.
much. I get the appeal.
It's just
it's
so-
better
I
than some
built
other
that.
control decks, but it's not
I-
worth it.
There's even the new Tamer is just like
Yeah. Okay.
The
Why
Tamer's
not- you-
fine. It's just
The
it's like,
Tamer's
when are you
like-
gonna
you
play-
can't
when are
put
you gonna
glitter on
play
a
it?
turd, right?
It's
yeah.
like, oh, you have to DGO for the Tamer, and it's like, whoa, awesome.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, hold
Anyway,
on, chat. Is this the first?
There's no way this is the.
I
first-
actually,
Oh,
actually,
wait, this? Yeah.
Yeah. This is
kind of-
this is the 6-7, right?
This was
Yeah,
the
but it's
7,
on
right?
the 7 side of 6-7. You know what I mean? We might find
That's still
somebody else in a
6-7.
minute.
Low key, I would kind of want to
Good
put.
job cheating. Good job. You've ruined discussion of this deck. Good job.
How good is my
Right.
deck
Way
really?
to go.
Who's to
Depends
say?
how many cards you have back to your hand.
guys, you know what they say: 6 in one hand,
What a
7
dork.
in the other.
What a
if
dork,
6 is
man.
in your hand and 7's in the trash, but then it goes back to your hand? You know?
Would you rather have $6 or $7?
Yeah.
No,
I,
think
I was thinking a lot
Imperials-
about the Meaty Kage clip where he was like, cheaters used to be fun in Digimon. Now cheaters
Dude,
are just losers.
amazing.
Cheaters are
Amazing.
just losers now.
They're just boring. Like if you're gonna
Yeah.
cheat, at least
Oh,
be funny
guys,
about it.
my palms are real sweaty. I don't
My
know.
fifth mat is a funny thing we'll laugh about in a year, but this ruined that.
Uh,
I think this deck, like even okay, yeah, outside cheating, whatever, right? Like, surely we can assume that he didn't cheat every single game, and that there are some merits to playing Virus Imperial in the current format.
It
'Cause
does say Crimson Blaze as
Yeah,
part of
this
the
is a
combo.
Crimson Blaze merchant.
It's also that like you just
recursive.
go, I will do the thing, and then I'll do the thing, and then oh, you're not dead. I'll do the thing one more time.
It's also another deck that sometimes wins out of security because they can be missing the piece they need in trash, and it was first or second check because you needed to chip, and you go, ooh, this starter main Wormmon gonna eat your whole house.
Yeah. It's legit good. I just think like
Is that Smon too low? Like I'm just looking at the. I mean, we've got more.
we're
decks.
not
so
even
early.
a fucking 20.
No. It's fine. It's fine there. Okay, the deck didn't even top. Like,
It did. It got second. man.
Marcio,
Oh,
it
what?
went.
At LATAM finals.
It
oh,
went.
I Latam, another cheater region. Come on.
Marcio, this guy was 11. He was
He
11-0
literally
going
unbeaten
into
in Swiss.
finals.
He lost to Jessmon in the finals.
Art based, so strong pick. Jessmon, format defining.
This
Looks
one,
like everything lines up with our
You're
tier
right,
list.
It
but
was
not for the
Jessmon.
reasons you want to be.
Oh,
Yankee.
is that tricks?
Is that-
Tricks.
is
Quick,
that- is
let him know.
Is that Shamku X? That's Shamku X antibody. Funny but ugly.
Thank you. Thank you. That's where it belongs. In the bin.
it's going in strong.
No, this version sucks. This version's so
It just because
bad.
it sucks compared to Jessmon doesn't
The
mean
problem-
it doesn't
yeah,
dog walk
the
everything
problem
underneath
is
it.
okay. Here's what's going to happen. Jessamine is going to be format defining, but like Ganku X just happens to be in that format defining deck, which then brings it down to strong pick. Like sometimes, yeah, you'll make a protected board and your opponent can't do anything. Sometimes you'll go against Hoodimon and they will take you to the cleaners.
Dude, it's so cringe that Shampoo X
Levia.
brings a gun to
Yeah.
a knife fight. I really wish they brought a loaded Tommy gun to the knife fight instead. So cringe they would only bring a pistol. Do we want to put
You're right,
Jessmon on
Governor.
there?
Yeah, we should put Jessmon where he belongs. He's a format defining. I think he's a contender for the best red deck of the
What a
format.
card, by the way.
Yeah.
I've been asking for a Jessamine like this since BT20, which was actually just last year.
Yeah, this time
I
last
feel
year.
I've been, this time last year. And they printed one good Jessamine, and all of a sudden the deck is broken.
Hey, they printed some Sistermons that helped.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
The last three are pretty good. Anyone
Yeah.
gone to the gym recently?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't this be the
Don't get me
craziest segue to our sponsor?
Wow, wouldn't that be nice?
G Fuel, you should drink
This is
No,
more.
not
weird.
G-
Well, if we get a Pure Gym sponsorship, it'll be me and Marcia filming in front of a green screen with some dumbbells.
We work out for sure.
Gamers know how gym works.
I lift weights just like I lift my prize cards.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Jessmon's
think-
Jessmon's
I
really
think-
good. The other thing I want to say about Jessmon is it is perhaps the most dishonest Crimson Blaze merchant on here because it really like every time you watch Jessmon go off, it decides it's time to go on really slim margins. Like it's like I have enough delays, I think. I have enough sisters, I think. I don't need the fourth. Like the Awakened could come up. Like it's really narrow decision trees lead to a Jessmon committing. And then you'll check a Crimson Blaze and they're like, I got you, motherfucker.
Ooh, you know what? I think it's
so
my time to go.
I think
As-
it will end up the red deck more people will hate
It will go back to
immediately.
BT6.
Yeah. Well,
Listen. As the best Jessmon player in this
This
call,
is true. This is
He
true.
has the
I
top.
topped with Jessmon. You're giving the Jessmon players too much credit. I look at my head and I go, can I make Jessmon on turn 2? If I can, I do it because it wins the game.
It's like, ooh, can you answer us?
Yeah.
Literally, there's 4 guys. I've dealt 3 damage. Play the game or you lose. And it's
Yep.
awesome. It's the best feeling ever.
I think
Yeah.
also it might be the most dishonest OmniX deck. Because
Oh,
you
yes,
by
do
yes,
far.
everything-
100%.
I should not be allowed to evolve into Omni Extra 5
I'm trash.
from trash.
Yeah.
That's
I,
not normal.
But you're setting up in trash with MTDF or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
it's just-
or just pitching it off the hook, man. Like, yeah, I'll pitch a Royal Knight. It's Omni X. I stare you dead in the face.
I think
You're
the thing
dead
that
by
upsets me the most about it is compared to like the Ganku build that does all of its bullshit on end of turn step. The fact that you do it and then it goes, and then I would like to trigger an attack. The turn ended 4 minutes ago. Did you know we're not in end of turn yet, Omnix? You die. You're just like, why?
It's peak.
Yeah.
Also,
and
just
that,
having access to a bot deck is very strong.
yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say is like
And
the fact that
Digimon.
OmniX is like it's functionally archetype lock here for this deck, and like the other really great red deck this format is playing at level 7 already that it doesn't really want to share OmniX duties with, so it's kind of weird.
I will say though, it deleted footage, but it has a bad Poseidon matchup, so you might wanna think about that.
Deleted footage. I won that game. I won that game.
Yeah, I didn't put Poseidon on the tier list, so we're meta manipulating.
Wait, it won something last format.
It
I
won
didn't
like
put
a
it on the tier list.
tournament. Like,
You
Oh,
shouldn't leave it with me.
That one.
I know that's funny, but Doggy?
This
Funny,
is
but Doggy.
Seekers.
This
Seekers got a whole
Yeah.
new way, but
Seekers,
it's still
That's
bad.
crazy.
It's still
That's
bad.
crazy.
The tamer, the best. Listen,
sorry
you're
to the two
the
Seeker
one
fans in
dude
chat.
who watches this video and is like, "Where is Seekers?" I'm gonna tell you where Seekers. You
Man.
take out all of the cards you thought were meh from the last wave. You replace them with the new shit, like the really good tamer, the really good 4, and then that's it. You still play the exact same way. If you play an Oriumon in this Seekers pile, you can't read. That's it. We can go.
Oh, Zeph? Okay,
When
so
you win a battle.
Not
let us
yet,
know.
though.
Zeph
unfortunately.
is
as the face
so
of the
normal this
Fagamon,
step, man.
as the face of the Fagamon,
I think it's
you
like
know.
funny but dodgy, right?
Yeah, So like, I don't care that you whatever, man. Like this deck, it's like, but it's actually Potential Man. Zeph is actually Potential Man, by the way. Like
Don't
this
let
deck,
him downplay this. What are you doing? It keeps
No, this
getting
deck-
cards.
yeah, but it keeps getting cards. It's not getting results.
You don't think it's Ganku X bad. You don't think that.
Yeah, well, it's like I could play Zeph, and then I think about what I have to play against, and then it's like, oh, I lose to Hoodie on the spot because it doesn't matter which option they
Yeah.
cast, I lose.
Yeah.
I
but
could
it-
play against Mastay, and it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, and this game is gonna go to whoever won game 1 because I just have to like continuously grind. Granted, in BT24, the deck has like a new niche where you go, I'll promote and make Deramon, and then I have a blocker 5 and a guy in the nursery. Play the game. Oh, you didn't play the game? Okay, cool. Oh, you played the game. I can now do the whole like, oh my god, I Vortex and I'm Shoto. But if you want to role play, you'll get your secret rare and your super rare tamer. You'll get all of that next set. This set, yeah, the Mucho is neat. The Deramon is neat. The Kokatori or whatever. The 4, they're all pretty good cards, but no emblem, no level 7. Like still kind of inefficient a little bit. Just wait. It's fine. You could play it. You could make a YouTube video about it. Get a couple views, but just wait.
I took Zeph to locals and did how
There's still
well.
like what's the YouTube channel called? It's Airdramon, but it's the there's like an Australian old head
Lost- it's
YouTuber.
not Lost
in
in
Translation, yes.
Yeah.
But just like Lost in Translation will take this to like two
Format
events.
locals.
No, like to a regional. Like this, they are like solely responsible for that deck's tops. This
Yeah,
format, it seems
they-
like.
No, they didn't top at all this format with it.
In
in the-
BT24, I swear
Yeah.
they got a top 16.
Well, BT24 is not out yet.
Sorry, 23. I swear they got a top.
No, they
16.
didn't.
I thought they. Or did they bubble? 17.
They haven't done as well. Like they had like one good performance and then haven't done nearly as well in the because
I
I'm in the
I swear they
In the
bubbled
Zeph
top
thread?
32.
yeah, but like okay, top 30 like that's top 32 in Australia is
There are a
showing.
lot of decks
God,
on here
look
that
at-
don't. There are a
It's
lot of
like-
decks on here that don't top 32 in Australia.
There's like
you know what I mean?
Loomis is like okay, sure, he's like a one trick that's like dedicated, but he goes to
Respect.
like events that like nobody goes to, so it's like yeah, man, sure. Like when nobody knows how to play Hoodie, I guess you'll do okay. Like the audacity to go, yeah, the Hoodie matchup is pretty close. It's like no, it isn't. It just isn't. You just lose. The deck is.
Yeah.
Before I get more heated.
No, that's what
So
we're here for.
you're dead ass. You think it's as good as Magna and Bloom? That's where you feel
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good about
it's
that.
about like the thing that it has. It's like if you really hate Royal Knights and there's like people at your locals that you do not want to be friends with because they play Royal Knights, play Zeph.
Yeah.
It's like piss easy to play. But like other than like Zeph, and I guess like you have a good Jesmon matchup because like Jesmon has to promote, and like if you make like unaffected medieval, it's pretty difficult for Jesmon to kind of play through. They need like a good amount of setup between like they need to like have like a lot. They need like decoy, and then you need like double decoy, and then also the system. What is it?
Which
Just
one are you?
Engine?
Which CL are you talking about?
They want like they usually want to play out the CL that like freezes your stack. That's like their main win. Yeah, like that's how they push past like your shit. Is like they play the sister that stops you from suspending, so you can't block with you can't 2-for-1 them with like Zephyr by blocking and bottom decking something. It's a very grindy matchup, but like it's fine. But it's just like you're just going to be trading stacks over and over again. You also need the piercing because otherwise you're just like swinging into their stuff and not going for game. You need to find a way to get piercing. Otherwise, like the game just doesn't go anywhere and you'll fatigue out and Jesmon will eventually win. It's fine. It has some good matchups into top tier. Like yeah, your Gallimon matchup's a little bit better because of the starter deck one. But wait,
Who's this commenter in chat?
Who's this Jambo guy? Anyway, I know where Zeph is. Next format, it'll be better. Right now, just move on.
Let's talk about a good liberation.
Oh, a good deck.
So they're separate here because there are a lot of people that are like Medusa Liberators Omnimon or Styraco Full Tribal Medusa. So for the sake of the people that are gonna come up in the comments, they're here separately.
Okay.
But if you want my honest opinion, as I guess the red glue eater here, you're supposed to just pretend that the Styracomon image is the one that goes on the tier list and that the Medusa one is for Brokies. Brokies that have Omni X or something.
It's like 5-check versus like an actual.
Yeah, I think this deck is format defining. I think this deck has such a strong manufacturing influence over purple that it completely changes the shit you're going to see in the format. It is not broken, but it will individually neg the purple decks out of like top tier.
Can I counter that with what purple decks?
Leviamon is going to be so much less happy playing against Medusa every turn.
Okay.
But
yeah, like, man. If you don't have either Gator in trash, you can't play.
Okay, but we said that about like the Gallimon was going to shut off the purple decks, and then finals was 2 purple decks.
But they realized that you can't race purple by filling trash. So by taking purples out of trash, it's a lot easier. Like this is just a better, less fair way to play. Like it's like you remember when Merciful Mode was so good because we needed ways to beat like Fenrir, and like that was like a tech for Takemi Kazuchi or Apocally even. Excuse me. This is that shit.
I think you're giving this. I think this deck is just like
red Liberator, so it's going to be
just red rock.
Possible. Yeah, it is red rock. Yeah.
No, which is fine, but like it's like this deck is going to floodgate like all the purple decks. It's like I don't think this deck is like meant to counter purple decks. This is just red rocks.
Yes, but it's a belligerent single player experience that happens to beat purple decks, just like how the rocks is a belligerent single player experience that happens to beat red decks. Like
but the purple decks don't set up traps for you,
huh?
Like the purple decks don't set up traps for you. Like they don't go like, oh, when you like there's like a couple, like maybe like Myotis and stuff like.
I don't know. I think beating Myotis, Purple Hybrid, and Leviamon have proved relevant over the course.
I don't think you beat Leviathan.
Yes, man. I am stoked to a degree by which I'm so sure having an Armor Purge Bozo that took your Leviamon out of trash is good.
But like,
also this deck can like pop 4 times a turn. It's crazy.
Yeah, but against Leviathan, popping doesn't matter. Like,
no, it's not just the purple stuff. I'm saying like it's me and Jambo were talking about this. I think this is one of the only red decks that can pop a Galacticmon enough in 1 turn to kill it. Like.
Sure, you do have that niche.
Yeah, this is like, it does 2 things. It's really insular, really belligerent, stupid 2-turn gameplay, and it happens to have trash hate. And that's good enough in a lot, like, we've seen that a lot of the times with, like Rocks is a belligerent single, like, it's Uko chip, then 4 turns, 4 damage plus lethal. Like, all of these things lead up to decks that are like, oh, it's kind of hand-holdy, like, especially when they're emblem sloppy, like, you know, just Elizamon, warp to thingy, warp to Medusa. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with these kinds of decks where, like, the complexity being low means they're going to be popular and they're going to do well.
I guess my main thing is like
format defining means tier 1. I just mean it's going to fuck with the format.
I don't think this deck is like format defining because like my main thing is like the things that would be like the reasons to like play the deck, it's like, okay, against like Royal Knights, taking Royal Knights out of the trash doesn't really matter. And then like your advantage, like the reason that you should be playing Medusa is that it's literally red rocks. You go push out Ukamon, chip to 1, kill you from 4, right? That's
hypothetically you could do it that way. There are other people playing 2 different builds where you like make 3 guys on the board with like the Lamiamon and then like token burn and stuff. Like there's like layers to like ways you can play the deck. That's kind of what I mean.
You can bring the speed down to like, you know.
Yeah, you could lean more into Omni X as well. Like some people are playing Medusa Omni X because it's a liberator that you can find off the Eliza searches and stuff.
But then when I'm comparing that to like, okay, well the Royal Knights play, they'll just drop Oryuken and kill your stack, and then if you didn't kill them,
if they drop Oryuken, they lose Oryuken.
Yeah, they get to shoot something on the way out to Styraco.
Yeah,
this deck trades with Royal Knights super well.
It's the same with the Venus. If they like trying out the Venus or they try out the Styraco will still get to go. Okay, you're trying to remove me. I'm going to delete you first, and then I'm going to get removed.
In some cases, it is like obviously DP minus very strong individually against this stuff, but like there are also like the new Dimetramon is like another Omni Protect as well. Like unless you can de-evolve this thing, which Comet Hammer can, but only when it's not attacking, because Progress helps against the Hoodie matchup.
Yeah, no, but there are like other decks that just have like a little bit of the Digivolve to kind of like bypass the
Styraco is up here too, right? Like I'm not pretending that that's rare in the like the decks that are good because they have all the strong tools.
Credit to Jessamon is another deck that does like it.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. So it's just like it's another one of those things where it's like you have a lot of flexibility in ways that people I don't necessarily think about it having, because it's like red rocks, like Marcia said. Like when all you have to do is move it towards its like it's like a, you know, like the Superman bit where it's like, oh, the Flash, those races were for charity, and like you get it to the starting line and then it does its own thing. Nah, dude, like you take Styraco, you got, okay, I did it, I tied your shoelaces, you're ready to go to school. They're like, oh, I got it, and they win the game for you immediately. Because these kinds of decks are so straightforward and so like obvious what you are supposed to do to win the game, that like, and Progress makes it even easier. I don't know. I think in particular the fact that it's like Rocks, which is a deck that we've now got a track record of doing well, plus the fact that it has a separate kind of trash hate, I think this will warp the format. Whether or not it wins a regional, I think it will have warped the format because it's going to be really popular.
I'm also just like skeptical because like even against like if its thing is like interacting, if the opponent tries to remove it and its interaction is like, oh, I interact with you back and I stay on board, right? When you compare it to like the other premier red decks, it's like, okay, well, Jessamon goes wide, so you do have targets to delete and like you can mess with their trash. But then when you compare this to like Gallantmon, right?
I think this is a full tier better than Gallantmon.
But then like how are you interacting with, because like it's like 2 decks that are racing against each other.
But it's faster than Gallantmon. It pays nothing for anything. It's like warping from 3 to 5. It's embleming from 5 to 6. And the egg is 6 to 7.
Its condition for the emblem is like the tamer. And if there's a lot of tamer interaction, then
yes, if there's a lot of tamer interaction, the whole format gets harder for it. But like if there's a lot of Gallantmons, it bot X Growl X and all the on deletes fail.
What I mean is like Gallantmon is a deck that like doesn't rely on tamers to like play the game.
Yeah,
whereas, like,
they can just boost in training. Yeah,
this deck like heavily relies on.
This deck can also just training its way up, because once it gets to a 5, like warp 5 from hand is nice, but it can go training for 0, training for 1, and then once you're at 5, you can do the whole combo from your egg. Combo is generous, by the way. It's 3 actions.
How much worse do you think the Schrodinger's Brokey version is?
I don't think you'd see it past viable. It's kind of just another Crimson Blaze merchant that happened. Like if you hate getting checked, like if I also hate this. I don't want to pretend I'm like saying this is a dumb thing to care about. But like if you're sick of playing against Hoodie and like checking a Comet Hammer and Ice Archery, I'm sick of it too. So if you wanted to play a red deck that didn't lose to that exact thing, that's when you would play the Omni X Medusa thing. But like just don't do that. The deck works by like ending the turn through paying memory and evolving and stuff. Like you don't have a lot of luxury to go into Omnimon all the time.
I think the main thing with Styraco is like I'm trying to. It's like the deck is pretty cool and all, but then it's like, how is it pushing past like BT10 Venus, right?
You can trigger, you swing at the 5 and then you're progressed and then you're immune.
swinging at what, like face?
If you swing as Lamiamon, yeah, you swing at face, and progress does the rest of your chain. Like this deck has like a particularly, it's like it's not OTKing you, thank God, but there's not a lot you can do to stop it once it happens, unless you've got rid of all the Owens.
But if you're not like, if this deck doesn't OTK, right? It can unsuspend that it is a blocker, but then like while it's, if you just ignore it, like if obviously like you can like suspend.
Ignore it. You'd lose the game next turn.
A red deck that doesn't like OTK or like has like a like Jesmon doesn't OTK, but it plays the game like really fast.
Yeah, this plays the game really fast. This is the second best red deck. That is my firm opinion. And I hate negging Gallantmon. I just don't think you gotta teach the old man a thing or two about not losing to the bullshit.
Gallant also has more problems than Medusa at the moment, right? Like it cannot beat rocks. Like Gallant cannot beat rocks.
It's not doable.
Don't get me wrong, I think the deck is like good. I think this deck is like top 15 good, maybe, right? But with like no results and like
the format just started and
the format has just started.
We can't do format.
I can confidently say without like, if I was a knower, then I would be like, oh yeah, for sure. I don't know.
I'm not even saying I'm a knower. I'm just saying I don't think you can read the shit this card says and then like not rate that. Second best red deck when there are 2 red decks. Bro, look down. What are you doing?
That's true.
You got this, man. You're not on a TikTok tall stream. Andrew didn't set one of those up today.
Nah. Their ass one.
I mean, sure. We can see like once we fill out the rest of the.
We can see.
We'll come back to
he's texting.
There are other red decks. I think. I think if you hate playing against red, I think this format actually has a lot of really good red decks, and that's kind of annoying for those people.
Is Crossheart
also, Crossheart is one of them. Holy shit, bro! The Tamer. I put the promo down here separately just in case we wanted to. Like specifically talk about the new Amano kid as like significance as the promo. But yeah, Crossheart's still good. Still can't beat Hoodie. You can kind of race them. You give you like some advantages to it, but like really the big dog hunts don't.
I said no. I definitely think that like one of the main appeals of Crossheart is like if the Hoodie player like fucks up and like
if they don't know, then it's over. But like
it's very high, and like the Tamer is crazy. Like that Tamer's
so good. The Tamer's outrageous.
The Tamer's like insane. I think Crossheart is. It has like obviously it loses like super bad to Levia and like
Royal?
That's my only concern.
I hate doing this.
Does it lose to Royals or am I making it up?
You beat Royals. It's a bye. You don't care about.
You minus their board when Omeka comes out.
Yeah, you don't care about Omeka.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's a targeted matchup, and I think the Jesmon matchup is also like okay, presumably like depending on like how how early you can assemble.
It depends if they see
EX7. Huh?
If they see Jessex, then you have to find all 6 colors to.
Yeah. You have to find your colors.
And then you then have to target the D Digivolve CL, otherwise you just lose everything.
That's reasonable power budget in a matchup, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, both players need to find the card that corresponds to the intricate gameplay.
The thing that I'll always say about Crossheart is Crossheart loves getting chipped, and Jesmon, unless they are a knower and set up for an OTK, like the 2 to 3 checks and like. One Tamer is like enough to just kind of like snowball things a little bit.
One in the back, make Blanc. I'll send in my Blanc for one to make my Pikey and die.
Yeah,
so like your Jesmon's matchup is okay.
Your Rocks matchup's still kind of scuffed, right?
It's a bit scuffed. The thing about Crossheart is that like because the way it commits the board is kind of like in intervals, so you don't care about things that like interact with you because it's like, oh, I've already done the thing that I need to do. I can play past like disruption quite easily.
Like you're not on X3 anymore where like, oh man, I really hope he makes it back to my turn so I can blow him up. The only thing I would be worried about is obviously the Levia players remembering that they have Levia gathering dust somewhere and being like,
and Psychmon style cards
that's the thing.
very annoying.
I would have been happy to call Crossheart a strong pick. But my issue is that it loses to the same floodgates as Royal Knights, and that's been my issue with it every time we've tiered it. So I know that's not legit. But I just like you're more likely to get a dude who's like, I love my friend Psychmon, King of New York, baby, and then it's like,
but like there's only one deck
for now. We can have a bottom of
no, I don't think it's bottom of strong. Holy shit, this deck mogs Yellowvac and Genkumon.
Right.
This deck is like below purple hybrid.
Yeah, I think Crossheart is a deck I would consider.
I think Crossheart's higher than purple hybrid.
Well,
The tamer's really broken. Like the
Yeah,
tamer
I'm
letting you
never gonna
replay your
decline a request to a
EX6s.
tier list ever again.
I kind of agree because I think Medusamon's gonna make purple hybrid kind of irrelevant.
The thing is like the tamer gives you like almost infinite value to like EX6s. So as long as you don't die, you don't need to find multiple things in your hand. Like you just now have the trash as an extra resource.
When you say
in
the
Crosshair.
tamer, are you referring to the new promo?
The black tamer. Yeah, the new promo. That card is the future of Crosshair.
Okay, do we want to put her as the representative for this?
I'm okay with that.
You could just leave Taiki. It's fine.
I was better safe than sorry. We're probably not going to use all these pictures. I just put everything on here. Gaiamon, it got cards in the starter deck and a promo at locals.
Crazy.
Go to your locals now.
Yes.
This deck is trash.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
Rogue. It's not. It's Rogue.
Rogues tend to not stand out.
The rogues will be out in full force because they can finally stop bitching about the English alt art, and they're gonna be out of the dash pack and like, now's my time to shine. I will show them the might of Gaia.
I cannot believe I'm letting you guys convince me Imperial is down here. I hate that deck.
The promo's really strong. The promo solves like a
the
lot of
promo's
issues.
amazing.
The promos are fine, but like the whole deck just what's it doing that other decks aren't?
Dude, I miss BT24 War Greymon.
It pushes out on turn 2 with like a non-significant amount of damage and puts it on a clock. It has multiple layers
you're
of like.
You're just describing Hoodie there.
We can't keep doing that. Everything is worse than Hoodie.
The main thing,
and Jethmon and Medusa, like. Everything pushes out in turn 2 and pushes like
everything pushes out. Like Bloom doesn't push out on turn 2, right? And it's
a
viable
option. You're sick of things that push out on turn 2. By the way, the when moving format is coming, so you get ready for more when moving.
This deck can like go toe. This deck can go to toe with like stuff like Magnamon because like you just have like a giant amount of DP.
But like Magnamon, I'm sorry, Magnamon's not a good deck.
But like if we're putting Magnamon in viable in this deck,
well then we should probably bring it down from viable.
I actually kind of agree with that.
No, I genuinely think the guy is like decent. It's just
it's like
not enough people play it. The deck genuinely has like a lot of tools. Like you have Taunt, you have bottom deck, you have.
I think Gaiamon's better than Bloom.
Charismon Taunt.
I think Gaiamon might be better than Bloom. Marcio is right. I hate Atmon.
Having more stuff in it, right?
You have like.
I hate Atmon. I've been very clear about this for years.
I love Atmon.
The thing about this deck
is
that it just has enough shit it can do. That super rare Dogachmon is so stupid, bro. It's so good.
The deck doesn't lose to the Digivolve. Yeah. It has the Digivolve.
It can lose to the Digivolve. You have to have
100% loses to
beat it. You have to have the link card to beat it. But like,
no,
you can't search the link card off the thing.
No, it's an app marked card. Anything that searches an Appmon.
But your new tamer only searches the line and app driver,
but like
right?
other stuff,
so
like
Navi. You play app, but yeah, Navi will find it sometimes. But like, it's not a perfect searchable niche. It's not like Deusmon where it finds it by sneezing. Like, you actually have to dig to find the tech card to beat it. It just happens to be an in-archetype tech card. You know what I mean? It's like when Greymon used to play Marcus Greymon card.
I guess. The thing is, like, things that people think that the deck like loses to, it doesn't lose to them. The problem is it's just it's like a high effort deck. It's like Gamamon.
Yeah, it's just
so then it's like
this month.
It's like, okay, well, to play Gaiamon, I have to be really good at like apps and like knowing how to like navigate each matchup
to make the link work.
It's just more effort than playing a top tier deck. But if you actually put in the time, the deck is genuinely like pretty good. Like I've been like at locals, I had like a decent finish with the deck after like not playing it like for a while because of just the new cards alone. Like the new stuff is genuinely really good.
It's really fun on DCGO playing this deck. Like I spent like a couple hours the other day before the patch dropped. So granted, I haven't tested it into a lot of the new stuff, but like it's a good time. Like Marcy was right, you promote, you evolve to the 4, and you go all the way to Gaiam.
You just like make a guy and then
you continue to chain your effect. Correct. You do it in the order God laid out for you.
There are things that can go wrong for the deck, but like your security is like extremely sacky between your tamers and like most of your level 4s just like
Digimon.
I hate that every Atmon.
Yeah, it's so sick. I love it. It's just a lot of effort though. It's just a lot of effort. But the deck is competent.
Would this deck be legit if it just cost normal amounts to digivolve into the fucking cards?
Why the fact that
if you could Dogach to 2 instead of Dogach for 3, and then the path using is still 0.
Yeah, it's in
You just put it in
Blow-
viable.
blow-
I put it in
again.
viable between your other.
Oh, okay. It just for some reason it was just like
It's
blending.
like we're playing Monopoly with Marcio, and that's his little corner. He's got all
I
the
was just
houses
like-
on.
Bro has Pentonville Road and all that. Euston
Bro,
Go to
Road.
hotels, pay up.
What is this British Monopoly thing?
Oh,
That's
Marshall,
Indiana.
that's not
Continue.
meta. You need 3 houses. That's the most return on value. Come
Yeah.
on. You're talking to a competitive Monopoly player.
Speaking
This
of,
is true. I went to a regional Monopoly one time.
how'd you
I didn't
do?
win, but
This
I
is
also
new Tommy Tricks lore, by the way.
Regional attendee Tommy Tricks.
for a
Three houses-
Monopoly.
He was
Are three
there.
meta because it takes the
Well-
most houses out of the pool while still giving you good money back.
Yeah. This,
My
and plus,
grandma,
like,
at Christmas when I was a kid, my grandma one time got so mad at us that we'd used all the houses that she went cut up a wine cork and made houses. This is a true story.
That's
So
beautiful.
there you go. It's a little bit of
That's crazy. My grandma would mog us for the entire thing every time. Like she was faster at doing the mental maths of where you would land when we were kids. So she'd see the roll and she'd just start swirling a wine glass, like collecting my rent and keeping my wine. I was like, "Shut up, grandma! I haven't landed there." Oh yeah, I'm cooked.
based.
Where's
Where's Eaters go, Andrew? It has a top.
I'm not even entertaining. it.
Okay. Damn.
Good.
At least
Okay.
put on a show.
Nah,
We're an
Um,
entertainment podcast, not
I'm
a
tired, bro. I'll find my entertainment
objectively
somewhere
correct
else.
podcast.
Like, it's not even like having saltine crackers. It's like if you dropped your crackers into a fucking puddle and went, "I'm really hungry." No flavor, no texture, no nothing. This deck sucks.
Omnimon.
Johnny-mon?
It's just it's like as is the case for a lot of these dudes, it's just another Crimson Blaze merchant. This one's fun to DNA combo, but like I don't think it does anything better than Jessmon or Styracomon. I think it's probably still worse than the 6th or 7th picks. So like I think you could put it near Yellow Vac or Purple Hybrid. Like
I,
there
you're
are
giving it too
more
much
cost builds. I think if you're still on CS Omnimon, you need to catch up a little bit. I think like red base Crimson Blaze is the correct way to play the deck. Secret Air Greymon from 17 is a house. He's really good this format. There's like real advantage to your 4 trading with the Hoodiemon 5. Like when you get the opportunities to make these kind of value trades. It doesn't come up a lot because you're playing against the best deck in God's beautiful big green blue ball. But every now and then it'll matter. Also, the free tamer play is good. DC or DGO wasn't out last time we talked about Omnimon.
yeah, when we got
Digital
our
Gate Open is
huge
amazing.
3v3 win.
Yeah, Digital Gate Open is crazy good. Playing Nokia for 1 shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, I think it's. I would love to cope and put it higher, but I mean, I'm sure it'll do better than this. Then I'll get clipped or whatever. But like, I just don't believe in it that much. Like, if you are a red or blue player, I think you also have other things you'd rather play.
You're giving it too much credit. I was gonna put it in like viable, maybe.
I think it's better than Zeph still because like it has so much like hand holding. Like Zeph requires you to be able to like think about trading on board, but like
The thing
Gaiamon
is in-
requires like more. It's complicated. Like
The
this
thing
just
with-
isn't complicated.
The thing with this deck, right, is it's like if you make Alter S and it makes it back to you, and it's like, oh, I guess I
You
win, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow, neat.
Yeah, but like there are lots of other decks where it's like you do your combo and if it makes it back to you, the game's over. Jessmon, for example. So it's like I just
Sometimes with
farmed-
Sometimes with Jessmon, you don't even need it to make it back to you. You just need to give it
just
enough
do
and
it again.
Do it again. Yeah.
All
Did you
right.
kill me this turn? No.
Aranos.
Yeah.
I don't have as much
Honey
love
but
for Aranos.
doggy, put it away. The promo doesn't help. The deck still.
No. The promo helps a lot.
Sorry, the promo isn't enough. Like we talked about Lucamon before. You can put glitter on a turd, man. It still gets flushed. Same shit.
This deck just doesn't have like too much agency. It's like it's like a yellow deck that's secretly like a green deck. It kind of wants the opponent to have things on board, so like all of your cards have value because none of your like links have value independently from like.
It's DP minus something on board. So
Yeah,
just
like
send it
the-
back. It's like, okay.
There's nothing. The only thing you can do that's like kind of neat is like you can use the Beautymon half of the instead of like doing like the fake mon package.
Yeah.
You cut that because those cards are not as good in this version. And then you play like the Beautymon stuff, and like the Beautymon, it's like it gives you recovery, and it's like, oh, I'm actually like a yellow deck
You
now.
play like yellow Atmon and not Oranos line.
Kind of, yeah. And
But
you
then
can
in
also
that case, that makes the tamer shittier.
no. The other thing, well, no, because the tamer's still memory efficiency.
Yeah, I'll give you
The
that. but,
most
like,
important thing that the tamers do for Atmon is like the search is nice, but it's like the fact that you have like more memory. Like these decks typically like need 4 memory
yes.
to like do their main combo. The thing that Uranus does is that it can play BT10 Venus because of like both of your main lines. So if you end on like Uranus with like a couple
Medium
guys
one
and then
next to you.
Venus, and then you have like a white. It's like Lord Nightmon. It's like BT5 Lord Nightmon.
It also gets collateraled by the Crimson Blaze because it's a
Yes.
gold wide deck.
Yeah,
Hey,
it gets
Ghana,
punished.
That loves Crimson
Like
Blaze.
we're not doing a ban list video here tonight, by the way. But if you haven't figured it out yet, they got to ban Crimson Blaze.
But
I
first
love
they
Troll
have,
Unlockers.
they have to kill the pest. The
You have
pesticide
to
is
ban
being used
Hoodiemon
for.
and ban Cerberus X, and that's not a joke. Those are the two cards. And Growlmon X, I'll give up Growl X if it means those two cards die.
Puppets.
Puppets is
Puppet.
fine. It has tops, so I put it on here.
Yeah, that looks good.
I think it's a
It's
Crimson.
strong.
It's another Crimson Blaze loser, but this has more agency than the other Crimson Blaze loser.
It is way a set.
Yeah.
Like I think it's viable. It was viable back in EX10. Sorry, strong back in EX10. It is now.
It's a bit worse now.
It's
like
worse.
Bloom-ish.
Again, it's because of Hoodie, but like also like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
performance exists.
Anyway,
It's
Bottom control.
V2
DM.
Vademon. I think this deck is actually a 6th or 7th strong
a
pick.
6/7. Yeah, this is a 6/7.
This deck is so good, man.
You might
It's
have
like
had
boring and
Vademon
nobody
doing-
plays
Worse
it.
than Virus Imperial, but still 6/7.
Yeah.
Virus Imperial is better than this.
We'll have to do. So I hate you're literally limiting us to 2 choices. Can you pick like a different color for that here? By the way, can we have like the 6th or 7th one be like a blue?
Yeah, sure.
Somebody's saying that Uranus has tops. Is this true, or are they just misspreading information?
No, Uranus
they're
got a
questioning.
promo. That was a question about why it's on this tier list. It's
Yes,
because
it
it got
got
the
new
promo
support.
at locals. That's I
Yeah,
would
the
not.
promo.
You might have noticed I told Poseidon to kick rocks. I just couldn't get away with removing this one because I knew someone would comment.
Yeah.
Wait,
Uranus.
you changed strong picks and moved 6/7 down.
How did that happen?
I just clicked the wrong thing 2 times.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. That's blue.
Now
Strong
they're
pick
both blue.
Is like this was. strong pick.
Marcy, I appreciate you keeping me updated on what color they are, man. That's cool. of you. Thanks.
Shouldn't put Hoodie in
They
purple.
really,
'cause-
your own. Sometimes your own really do look after you.
Yeah, you're right. Hoodie should be purple.
There we go. It's a purple deck. Anyway,
Um,
was this bees?
yeah, this is
Yes,
Hot
this is
take.
bees.
Hot take. Strong pick. This deck is pretty good.
Yeah.
The duality of
Hotter take might be the best green deck in the game.
the
Right
besides
now,
Hoodie,
yeah.
Besides Hoodie.
Doesn't count. The green
dichotomy of
players
fun, by
don't
the
claim
way.
her.
It's like
Last podcast we have Jambo saying waste of an entry to strong pick.
Yeah, but everything's a waste of an entry if you're not playing Hoodiemon. Like you're just
I will
wrong
say-
and you're trolling.
I will say that this deck is like people build it wrong all the time, and I happen to know exactly
Okay.
the guy that builds this deck correctly.
Yeah.
So shout out to Elliot because he got top 32 at Euros with this deck,
Based.
Based.
and like top
Let's go,
32 is
Elliot.
added. I'm pretty sure it's Elliot. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go,
But-
Elliot. Clip this.
Go
Go on your Twitter. I'll retweet it.
Shout out to him because like I'm gonna at an invite only event getting top 32 among Europe's best players with bees. It's like
So tight. Yeah.
I can't downplay this deck. I love downplaying green decks. I cannot downplay this deck, unfortunately.
K is KDA Master.
This has to go
has run
format
enough places.
defining, right?
Yes, it is. It's format defining. I think this is the second strongest deck in the format. I'm gonna get out of here and set this. I think this is the second strongest deck in the format. I don't think that means you have to put it in front of Royal Knights. I just think it's the second strongest. If Hoodie didn't exist, yeah, I think KDA Master. When KDA Master has everything it wants and it's played by a player who's actually like when Fenton finally decides he just like wants to win in Digimon.
You don't think he wanted to win Euros?
I think he was kind of
No.
ambivalent and
No,
wanted
I
to get
know
One Piece
Fenton.
money.
I'm sorry.
He
but
wanted
if,
to go
like,
to the shop.
Guy,
He
This is
wanted-
another purple potential man, right? I'm not pretending it's not. It's just this potential man has won things
This potential man
won-
got
it won
first
the Asia
and
Finals
second
today.
at Asia
Yeah.
Finals.
today.
Marcio has just come off the boat.
Sure.
His ass does not know what's going on.
No, I obviously I do know what's going on. It's just like I guess we're not doing the whole like the average play and play and stuff. Like this is like the obviously like the best players are going to make the best deck
Yeah,
look.
you
pretty
also
good.
have to like. I think because of like if you go to an event where good people will play, you have to consider that you might need to worry about it. Not that there's a lot to worry about. Like actually, in a stupid way, unlike Hoodie, which does have some measurable counterplay, this doesn't. There's really nothing you can do. Like if KDA Master has everything,
Crimson
it's
Blaze.
just
And even if they don't,
hey, Crimson Blaze, sure, but like That's the whole game.
Like
but like,
Pirates Imperial, right? That makes
then, and even then, they can still make a pretty annoying board. So yeah, this
I'm gonna get
it's
grilled by my
unfortunate
peers later.
oversight.
I
Jam
think
was gonna be like, "Oh, you guys did what?" Anyway,
Hey, Jambo shouldn't have declined his invite to the podcast. He had Cryo and went, I'll pass it to Triggs. I'm sure he knows more about the format. And now he's sitting at home fuming.
We should put Royal Knights higher on the tier list than KDA, because in just terms of how much it defines the format, more
And
people
also
care
probably
about arcades.
representation, right?
More people will be like, I want Omegamon ban.
I just think people are just gonna fuck this deck up. Like they're gonna play it and then they're gonna fuck it up, and then it'll just be like, my back again to Bristol because they're so, I don't know. I'll before I get banned from buying a ticket, why are we in Bristol again? But anyway,
I think the one thing that you do also have to think about with KDA Mass Day is that this is a Dark Animal deck that plays Mass Day rather than being a Mass Day deck. I think a lot of the players that are coming from CS Mass Day, coming from real Mass Day, and trying to then play KDA are gonna like crash their car into the side of a bridge, Stockport style. This is a Dark Animal. This is just the second best thing to put on top of Dark Animals.
I think it's the best thing. I think it's clearly better than Leviamon just by the numbers. If you're not Yuxo, it's not
okay. But like if we're doing the whole like this guy and that guy, Yuxo is that guy.
Dudes who are that good, who are, like I think Kurova and Yuxo are equivalently that guy.
Yuxo's better. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm just doing the numbers.
Yuxo
should have won Nats because he played against the cheating rat.
Moment is in
the
chat.
cheating rat in finals. They both are national finalists, right?
I will always dump with the Asia guys. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
sure.
I know you will. But my point is it's not a coincidence that again the top two second place finals are both goddamn Cerberus X again.
The only other thing I will say is that the Asian players just don't fuck with Levia. Like they just.
Yes, they don't fuck with Levia.
They'll put any purple fucker on top of that thing except the crocodile.
No, because it's best of one. Like Levia doesn't work in best of one.
It's harder for it, yeah.
You'll typically lose a game in Levia because like
fighting Crush out of security will carry anything.
It's like you need the safety net of like 2-0ing the opponent with Levia because some like things just go wrong.
Yeah,
and it's like no fault of the player. Sometimes you just do not get to play the game. So Levia just doesn't work in best of one.
I still think Levy is good. I just think the other thing about KDA Mass Day is you can do a lot more with KDA Mass Day that doesn't require like obvious telegraphing and setting up. Like it's just a less fair thing to play against than Leviamon. Like Leviamon, like all that it is, Fighting Crush needs the turn. Like Leviamon and Levy X have to go to trash. Like to make the paying things feel good, you need you need protoforms. Like there are more it asks of you to make it feel crazy broken. And if you just have KDA comboing off, it doesn't feel like it needed anything to do it. It just goes infinite. It's like what did you say, Tom? Like you played against Fenton and he drew 20 cards and he was like, I hope this is good enough. And it was like
it was game 3 and like he promotes and he's like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. And then continues to draw cards, and then continues to draw cards, and then continues to draw cards, and he full combos me to death.
Yeah, like the deck doesn't. It's an oversight. There's just a bigger oversight in the game right now.
Is this real Mass Day or is this the bad Mass Day?
I think this is supposed to be real.
We're not entertaining CS Master. That is shit.
No, sorry, CS Master.
Do not play CS Master.
Yeah, CS
Master horrible.
has a top. But I did not feel it was pertinent to include it and the promo, so I have moved with the decision to just say it's yellow purple Mass Day, which has significant tops. Yeah, I know someone will say something about this.
This is a 6-7.
It can't be 6-7. 6 and 7 are currently.
No, we can have more than one.
Oh my god, we've actually already finished the top tier, by the way.
No, okay, so tier 0 actually doesn't count because it's not playing the same game as the rest of us.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
I'll put Mass in 6-7.
Yeah, this is Andrew's stupid joke. We can put it where we want.
It's actually really funny for 6-7 to be like 9 different things.
We're ruining this tier list.
The Mass Day is like okay because like sometimes you like play a like low value tamer down and then they'll go, oh my god, a tamer, I'll push out in full combo, and then like they don't win the game. And then like if you don't check Mire's out of security or they don't have a Mire in there are too many like fail cons for Mass. It's like The Patamon failed.
whiffing,
They didn't get the Mirai. They didn't suck insecurity. They didn't find the master. The ice caps are melting. The polar bears are dying.
We
and
might
they
just
let
be
Colin
alone.
Monstars. But I mean, it's
30
okay.
Seconds to Mars is playing. Come
Yeah.
bring me down.
Okay, like I mean, sure, man. Like sometimes they have common, sometimes they don't. Some
So-
6, some 7. You know.
Sometimes they 5 even. Listen, I'm gonna talk about why I put these on here, and then Tom can tell us how good these things are. But I went on the assumption based on Bandai's suggested deck list and archetype support, so we can talk about
I'm a little
them,
bit of a
or
knower, but
you can skip them, you can unskip them, whatever you want. Neptunemon represents fish with Neptunemon. Venusmon is Venusmon good stuff, and the Abyss Area Throne Room is the
E-Data
archetype combined Abyss Area Blue TS. Does that help you make your analysis, Tom?
The Venus, no, because I haven't touched it. I haven't. So when you say the Venus, so is it like the
people are
Venus?
actually just playing like a Venus Turbo, where it's like you can get the first BT10 Venus down with like
just like slam Homeros.
Homeros to get these things in circulation as well. Like just a lot of really dumb.
I think that deck is fake.
Okay, great.
That's
I agree.
the people dusting off yellow hybrid or something.
Yeah.
The guys that haven't
They're like,
figured out
Jet
how to-
Sylvie, come back! Jet Sylvie, come
funny
back!
but doggy. Let's get that one out of the way.
Okay.
People
People saw.
gonna get so many.
Yeah.
comments on you.
People saw. Oh, I can keep looping BT10 Venusmon, and the opponent can't do anything. And then they lose to Royal Knights and have no way to beat that. Also, where is your damage coming from? You're swinging Venus, and it just makes it back every single turn. Okay, sure.
Right, Neptune time. I'm seated. I'm listening.
Which Neptune are we talking? So like Neptune,
the first one is fish with Neptune as your level 6.
I actually can't comment on that much because I haven't played Neptune in Fish. I've only been playing Time Stranger Fish recently. All I will say about Neptune is that the card is good enough in any Fish deck that he can just slot him in anywhere.
So if you
Neptunemon is a house. The card is insane.
Yeah.
Viable, some might say.
So in light of Arimon not getting a dub, would at a real non-Deep Savers archetypal fish deck like this card enough, do you think you'd give it a shot?
I put it in.
Is it Rogue uphill battle?
If I put this in Deep Savers, I would put it in Strong Picks.
Don't worry, man. Deep Savers is here too.
Oh, word.
Because TommyNT won a regional tiered event since we did a last tier list.
All right, the Neptune and Fish is like viable until Fish actually gets more good cards, and it's not like Deep Savers.
Yeah.
Time Stranger Fish, I think, is a strong pick.
Yeah, tight. I agree with that.
And the reason I think it's a strong pick is that you get 2 really good Olympus 12. I really like Central Town. I think Maruki and Minerva are pretty good for like pushing damage. But when you have a board of Neptune and Venus, you're unbreakable. Nothing's getting through. Like you look. I played against the Royals. I'll play it on DCGO. I put Venus in front of them, and I was just like, "What do you do to this? Like literally, what do you do to this? Show me, or you can ace, and I will take 5 memory for it, and you will lose your board, and I will do it again next turn." There's just like you. It's the easier. If you hate Royal Knights, you just play a fish deck at this point. But if you hate Royal Knights, play this deck, because this deck just like you sit on Venus and you tell your Royal Knights players like you can't out this, because the moment they try and even Omni X is like, oh, you're trying to remove me. No, I'm gonna put one of these guys into security, and I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh, you're gonna try and raid into it. No, I'm gonna block. And then I have 2 bodies on the board, and you can't do anything about it. Where I think it like kind of falls short is that I don't think it's got a very good Jupitermon matchup. But I don't know how relevant Jupitermon's going to be. I mean, people will play it.
Yeah, it's going to be popular.
It'll certainly be a deck. I've had people. I mean, I've said this last podcast, but I'll say it again. I've had people question like the value of Homeros in this deck because they don't like to pay. People don't like to pay memory for their high cost tamers. But when the high cost tamer says reuse your really strong effects, I don't really see the problem with that. I would like to source strip 1 and stun 2 bodies again if I could. I'd like to double tap some boards. It has a really good like time dealing with bodies that have like a 1 time protection. Like if you can like double tap something with 1 time protection, then you're just in such a good spot because all of their tempo is stored within that one Digimon. Like
all of the tempo is stored in the balls. Sorry, it was like an intrusive thought. I'm done. I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for the show. I appreciate you all. It's been great.
Like if Styraco like tries to go, Neptune's gonna try and bot deck. Styraco's gonna delete you. Neptune's gonna suspend to prevent that. And then next time, like Homerush is like, okay, now please leave. Like we've had our fun little interaction. You know, we've seen, haha, will we, won't we? Please leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the deck is cool. I think it's a tier 2. You can also make Aegis if you really want to, but I don't think it's worth it.
Sir, we don't have tier 2 on our tier list.
It's a strong pick.
It's a strong pick.
I watched you play this for like the last 2 days on DCGO, and it's so tight. So I just like that it's good. I like that. I've missed the boat on Fish a couple times recently. Like my Deep Saver stuff is mostly ready, but like, man, this one, if you like Gomamon as well, like I do, it's pretty dope watching that card draw 30 cards throughout the course of the game.
It's the best Gomamon deck we've had in a long while. Like, I don't count Deep Savers because
it's its own nightmare.
It doesn't get run in that, but it's the best. It's just a really good fun deck, right? Like you make the stupid couple who are definitely in love.
Prom king and queen here to neg you,
and you just make like these two. You go wide, and that wide board also offers you protection. But then at the same time, Neptune's just a general. Like a 2-time, like, because it's not a once per turn protection, it's just like 2 layers of protection there, and then Venus is a recovery and protection. It's so hard to break through without D-Digivolve, and even then you can only D-Digivolve one of them sometimes.
Yeah.
Unless
you're
0.
Unless. Yeah.
I mean, even like, okay, I mean, yeah, sure,
but at least she's maybe 2 for 1 on the way out. Surely one of them.
Maybe.
It is cool to turn off the on play.
Is this now Sylphie? Like
this is actual Sylphie. The Beastkin deck is represented by Maruki.
Okay. Well, there's another deck that we should be talking about, which I can quickly go over. But
all the TS stuff is nicely organized together here.
So Sylphie itself is like, it's kind of rogue. Like, yeah, you got a new Sylphie, and like Sylphie can, like Sylphie has the new Sylphie is good. You can like push aggro. Your top end is like flexible. Like the Sylphie Gatomon, you know, like infinite value type shit. That deck is like pretty playable, but it's still a rogue. Like you're not as good as Imperial, right? Like we're having Imperial down here because we hate Imperial. However, like I'm going to use Minerva as a way to describe this deck, but the way that you want to conceptualize it is imagine like a Sylphie deck where the only Sylphie that you play is the like Time Stranger Sylphie, the Iliad one. And your top end is like Minerva, and you splash some stuff like the Neptune and the Jupiter and whatever.
Yeah.
But effectively, the deck is like Iliad, Time Stranger Sylphie with like Minerva, right? That's like the core of your deck. That deck is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
From like as a knower, I have insider information. That deck is at least like strong pick, if not 6-7.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I think there's a couple cards in there that are just so crazy quality that like once you know how they move together and the specific things you can do to shack people out of the game.
So the main thing is like the Minerva is like really disgusting because it's on play when Digivolving on deletion that you are like it's proactive and reactive interaction with the opponent's like stuff, and also your whole board is Rebuild Blocker. Your damage is pretty good because your Sylphie is just like security attack +1, and also the Sylphie the when Digivolving makes it attack. So when you end the turn and you evolve into Minerva, the Minerva can often make you another Sylphie. So you're going like 2 checks and then Minerva on top, and then do your combo to then make another Sylphie and then go for 2 more checks.
Also, combining Minerva Digivolve with the DP minus
it's
so fantastic.
It's Hootie. It's Hootie level of like board control.
And all this, if Tom didn't mention it, talking about the fish people, but like all of these 6s, if you haven't read them, they do randomly have ways to come down for cheap as just a hard play. So even in situations where they had to pay a lot to clear you, Minerva will still come back and hit you in the head. Like all of the Olympus 12 so far have had this gimmick.
The other thing, right, is that like
yeah, Jupiter's a fakey.
the other thing is like into like stuff like Hoodie Loop, your actual out is to slam Minerva. Like you slam Minerva, and then you have a blocker reboot, and they can't get it digivolved. So the loop version, the only thing that they can do is to just like they have to give you the DP minus, and now trigger the on deletion to the digivolve, and then play something, and you can play things like the Gato, but then like -3 like their guys as well. So you can like stop like the loop, for example, by just like slamming Minerva, and even into tempo Hoodie, it's like as long as you don't have like a ton of other bodies, you can like slow down a lot of decks. So it's a deck that like slamming the Minerva sounds insane, but it's like really, really strong as like to like play past this, a lot of decks just can't.
This deck is weird like that. Like you said, it sounds insane to sometimes think about slamming big guy, but like it's kind of weirdly retro Digimon where like if you have a viable enough, strong enough on play dude, that used to be really important in Digimon. And like now these like all of the Olympus 12 can do that. I mentioned before, like if you're losing to Roll Knights and they do clear your board, or just play the next Venus for cheap.
And then you also have Homeros, because like Homeros is basically how you like extend. And then you have Hiroko. Hiroko is like your like advantage engine, and also like it plays out a body to bottom deck itself to free the slot for you to play out more tamers.
But Marcio, the Redditors told me that Asuna was better than Hiroko in every way, and that we would never play the 3-cost searcher.
I've been having this exact same conversation with.
Why wouldn't I want to draw one, trash one when I could play it? All it does is search the top 4 for 3.
It searches the top 3.
Oh, sorry, you're right. It searches the top 3.
So
I apologize.
There's like minute differences between Asuna and Hiroko, but I was arguing this in the Abyss area deck, and it's like, why would Asuna's just better, right? And like, no. It's not just better. We have like we can establish every single time that you can choose between either drawing 2 cards or adding 1 card from hand. But what people didn't seem to like and never seem to understand is that you are throwing a card away that you could have used. Whereas if you played Hiroko, you get to keep that card in hand and then add another one. And like people don't. It's like so hard to have a conversation with like nuance half a time, and it's just so frustrating.
Card economy at all.
But Tom, think of how many level 4s there are with 6,000 DP. Don't I have to play those? Doesn't Asuna playing those matter?
It's like I'm having to try to explain to people. No, I'm not letting this one go. It's one more point. It's like people are like, oh, but I put the card in trash, and then it's there for me to play. Sure. But you can just have it in hand and play it off the Hiroko. So unless it's a 6k body that you desperately have to play out, what is the difference? Why not just keep the card in hand so that you can choose to either play it out or play something else out from hand instead of going, well, there's 1 target in trash, I guess I'll play that. It don't do anything on play unless it's a searcher board. It's in there. I guess I'll play it out.
I'm just of the opinion that like unless you're like if your deck has dead cards, why are they there? Why is there a card there that you are like, oh yeah, I feel comfortable pitching this? Unless you're like a purple deck. Discarding cards is usually a cost.
If you're Titan, play Asuna. The card is insane in Titan.
Yeah.
But if you're playing a deck where you have no recursion, why are you throwing pieces away? Like, why are we doing that just to draw 2 cards?
He's right. Well, that will get worse if the game ever slows down too. Like the consequence of losing card pieces for no reason will get like compounded when the games last more than 4 turns because Digimon.
Last thing I'll say. This isn't me saying like one is better than the other. I just want people to understand that there are nuanced differences between one card over the other. If you want to play Asuna in your Minerva deck or your Abyss deck or your Central Down deck, you do that. There's more power to you. But no, Asuna is not just 100% better than Hiroko just because you draw 2 cards instead of adding 1.
What does this guy know, chat? If you're a Reddit reply guy, I believe in you.
This guy.
What's he done? What's this chump done? Won a regional? Who cares?
Hiroko is very good. And then like the other thing back to like the Minerva deck is you still have Jupiter for the billion DP minus, and you can also put like Neptune alongside Minerva, and that's just like really diabolical, man. That's just like You get to
Sensei.
choose like when you want to do your interaction, and then like you also have like the Cyclomon for extra extension.
if
And
I
then, like-
get if I get Minervamon, I had one dude online. I was playing Atmon, and he hard played the Minerva to out the stack when it became able to be DDG evolved, and then he was like, I don't know how to finish the. He linked what's it called? Shock Plasma. So this fucking Minervamon minus 12 me.
W.
So yeah.
And I guess like Dankanen can also like okay.
Oh, Dankanen's
Dankanen like casting in between theater is just like a disgusting amount of
It's
value.
So good.
Like,
Yeah,
people
turn
just
one, I'll
don't-
pay 7 memory worth of
I'm buying
tempo.
It's like-
Dankanens when everyone else has them, by the way.
It's like guys, do you guys remember Blazing Memory Boost? It's that. It's kind of like that. Like, it's pretty good, man. Like, why? Why is it loopable? Why did it just have like more memory for free? Anyway, that deck is like pretty good.
Oh Jesus! Sorry, you mentioned blazing. This is not a real thought. I haven't tested this, but isn't Venus really annoying in Blue Flare? Why do they? She's a source stripping blue Digimon that does something when you stick it on top of the Metal Greymon.
Yeah, she would be.
Anyway, moving on.
Hey Seb, that's another thing. Anything but
Hey,
bringing
Seb.
Levia on Monday. Anything but Levia on Monday. You should play Blue Flare. You should give us data.
Blue Flare with Venusmon, Seb. Go
Speaking
on
of
the YouTube
Sebastian,
channel.
He
Suck.
messaged me. He was like, "Do you have something for like Maruki Leopard?" And I kind of sent him something.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
thank
so-
goodness.
Not at all
You
worried.
sent him like a terrible list because he was like, good
No, no,
luck.
no,
Like,
no.
It's this or Levia.
Maruki.
Seb's gonna
Leopard.
run that list and he's gonna be like, bro, this deck is ass. What was Marcio thinking?
Well, once you flowers for Algernon your taste buds, you can't go back. Like, if your favorite choice for the last 6 months has been Levia, every other deck will feel like ass.
I will say that like the Maruki stuff in Leopard, because like the Garuru and the Were Garurumon kind of give you like an early game and like a little bit more interaction. You can still do like Examon like bat chest like combo like I get to like play out a bunch of bodies and then like whoa TK crazy, but like you can also just like play more chilled and like you actually have an early game. You don't just have to sit there playing the plant engine and then like not doing anything for 3 turns and then you might get a cool turn. So I think like the Maruki stuff, it's fine, it's viable, you know, it's kind of new and fresh and kind of sauce. The new cards are pretty good. I think it's like a little bit memory inefficient, but like Leopard has always been a little bit memory inefficient. But the Maruki deck with Leopard is fine. It's legit like it's viable.
Which
Like
is
I'm
what
not.
This is supposed to represent.
Yeah. Just like bottom of viable is fine for now. I think. Like we'll see if people like dedicate time to like taking it to events. But I don't think this is like. People are not brain dead like me where they look at Maruki and go, this card's awesome, right? Like only like me and Seb are like dumb enough to be like,
He is
this guy.
awesome though. Like that's the thing. He's sick as hell. If there had been a place that green players had been fostered in the last 12 months, people would be playing this card a lot. It would be one of the more popular decks in TS.
Out of curiosity, I mean, whilst we're like actually talking about real CS deck, TS decks and not the
Yes.
guys that are clogging up the set. What are we representing with Dankanen, Temple, and
So
Central?
Dankanen.
Oh, do you mean
so-
Temple is Jupiter?
Yes, Temple is
But
Jupiter.
there's
Temple's
also-
just
There's also Jupiter right here. Which is
So I
okay.
put Jupiter in because there are a handful of people that are like, this is the thing I will play instead of all the Venusmons, and you will like there's like a very specific instance where, yeah. It's
Amazing.
not a great call. This is also going to be good clickbait. Dankanen is for TS all TS good stuff. A little bit
the
like
Olympus 12 tribal deck.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not talking about Zoo, are we?
No.
If this is Olympus Zoo, how do you like delete images from the tier maker? I don't even want it on the tier list.
I'll refresh the tab in a minute. But yeah, Dankanen represents like a TS good stuff deck, playing basically just all of the intricate packages of the TS things. I've seen a lot of people doing like Sylphimon as the main engine for TS good stuff, and then whatever TS6 you want to stick on top of it.
Sure.
But that is, I think, distinct enough from how you actually play Sylphimon. Like Marcio mentioned, like the Iliad Sylphimon deck, that is its own thing. That is doing its own game plan, whereas this is just like, yeah, dude, shucks, it was good enough for Hoodie. I'll pay 0 for my level 5 and combo off. I think we can put it in Rogue. I think I'm confident enough in my assessment that the cards in TS are high enough quality. If your deck building is just choosing the 50 best TS cards, you can't produce a funny but doggy deck. I feel pretty strongly about
I would disagree personally. I think
Okay,
that-
beef. Let's go.
Let's go.
Tom, you are wrong.
Where would you put it, Goat? You think it is funny but doggy?
The problem
I don't
is,
think it can be as bad as BT14 SOC.
You're assuming that he thinks this is bad. What if he thinks this is like really good?
I think this is format defined.
Yes!
No, I actually do think the quality of Time Stranger cards isn't that great. I think there are some outliers, but I think if you look at the climb, if you look at the climb of Time Stranger cards, there's like a handful of good cards, and then the rest is just pack filler, to be honest.
There's a lot of cards that are carried by Dan Kanan play in between theater, so you have a boost next turn.
Yeah.
Or Hiroko playing you at start of turn before you can, unsuspend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Being able to attack the way Alliance did.
I'm arguing the toss over one tier list where it's either bottom tier or one above.
Is
bottom
this shit
tier.
ERF?
You failed school anyway, man. Speaking of F, this is DigiPolice.
Boo! That shit sucks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
It's
Jamie.
worse than the other stuff in this too.
Yes, this like suck. Like,
Can we
We'll put it at the top of funny but doggy.
But it's
not
not
a
funny.
Blizzard.
It's not funny.
This is the problem. It's not funny. It's just
not even
just
funny.
miserable.
It's like the Arumon deck, but like
They flip that Tama, and I'm like, oh, it's not Missimon. Somebody hurt you in your life, huh? You don't want to play D Brigade? What's wrong with you?
This is like Potential Man, but somehow like I don't root for this. No.
It's Jobber
like,
guy.
It's like yeah. Literally, I was about to
Jobber
say,
Joe.
No, it's definitely Potential Man, but its potential is like you'll get a B in math.
It's not even mid.
Mid
It's
is so
below
kind
mid.
to this deck.
Yeah,
It's
mid,
so bad.
People keep forgetting what mid means. Mid means middle of the pack.
I'm so dead ass. I'll get
This
up
deck
and
is not
leave the
good.
recording if you don't move it to the bottom of Funny But Doggy. It's so much worse than Lucamon and Seekers and Fenrir that it should get its own tier.
It's like
It's just a disaster.
it's like yeah, you got the thing is like this idea of like when you play, I'll show you later, and it's like okay, so how are we doing that? We're hard playing it, or like
No, you'll get it off the Ryudamon when you push out a raising after the second turn one.
or like are we like GOing into it? Like
Your six that did nothing will make it back to you, so you get a hatch and promote a 3. Louis at 1, by the way.
It's crazy that they do all that to say, oh, you know, when you play a Shulin, you get to evolve, but you're still paying memory to go from a 3 to a 5 that does nothing.
Sorry, I've got somebody saying I've tried playing the deck slow, but it sucks because they don't have D Brigade. That's because you're not supposed to play a card in DigiPolice if it doesn't say D Brigade. I want to find the first dude that did a DigiPolice deck profile. If you call the deck DigiPolice, you are an information terrorist. There has never been a DigiPolice deck. It's been bad the whole time. People that were playing DigiPolice Orumon on top of Cargo Dramon were griefing their brigades.
Yeah, but they were round 1 of locals at the Fanboy 3 locals, so we were able to spread. It's us. We are on this.
Dogs with my deep
real.
savers.
I will
It's
always say the only thing that like the Orumon like version has
That's the Kumi,
Yes,
right? Isn't
that's
that
a
so
Kumi.
cute?
it's like the only thing, and if you're not doing that, then like
But the
you're
new
playing,
Orumon doesn't even do the Takumi.
no, it does.
It
Like
just
the
sucks.
Hisari doesn't do the Takumi, so it's like
Please
just
stop.
sad.
You
If
should mob
if you
them at
come up to
locals.
me in an event, you're like, "What do you think about DigiPolice?" I'll walk away.
oh, but like Diabaro
Hey,
though,
cab, dickhead. You don't think I'm playing?
Diabaro though. I think this deck is like
All cops are bottom tier.
you guys like tokens.
I don't. I'm not a Diaboro believer. Personally.
I slightly am, and I think it's a viable option. It's just it loses to Crimson Blaze, but it's annoying while it does that. And some of the other things that lose to Crimson Blaze aren't.
This deck is
It
like
just digivolves. That's what it does.
But like
No, it
Diaboro,
sorry, it can delete, but like in
Tom,
the scope
Tom.
of the annoying shit it does.
Diaboromon prints like 10 tokens, and then Neptune comes down and go,
Yeah,
get rid of them.
yeah.
okay, yeah, but that's like I didn't.
Hoodie digivolves it, then everything's over. I know.
The game ends
Yeah.
immediately.
I
Yeah,
will,
I
on the
will-
X.
I
you
will
know, like-
say you can turn to Diaboromon from.
the Kara X is such a good card.
Yeah,
that
so
card-
That is-
so
that is
so
true.
so
That is
good for
There's-
that deck.
like I like
When
cook
moving.
I cook Diaboromon like a lot because it's a deck that I like, And what I will say is like Diaboromon matchups are just like if the
So
matchup is
one-on-one.
like average, then like Diaboro tends to win like average matchups. Diaboromon, like if the matchup is bad, then it's like unplayable. But it's just like I think at this point now it kind of has like this is like as good as it gets for Diaboromon for a while. Because for a while it was like, oh, we're missing a thing,
Yeah,
or
like,
we're
unless it
missing.
gets unless Ogado X is support for this.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because like the in case of emergency break glass for Diaboromon for 3 or 4 years has been Diaboromon X.
Yes.
And he's here now. There's not much more room to do.
What I will say is that like at first it was like the deck didn't deal enough damage, so people were playing like Beast Cyclone type shit, and that was funny.
Hard as hell.
So then it was like the deck didn't have enough removal, so we got those things patched. The speed we also got patched. Diaboromon X is like it's pretty good because it genuinely like it dealing 3 damage on your push out turn because the CS Diaboromon is the best Diaboromon.
Yeah, it's such a good card.
And the Diaboromon X also makes it so that your Diaboromons are now like no longer able to be like Digivolve because like you just play them out from source.
Mm.
And you have like a lot of removal with the overclock. So like your like tempo out of raising is like pretty good. And Diaboromon is not a deck that needs the opponent to play first because like you'll go, I'll promote, make a token, evolve, make some more tokens, Diaboromon X, make some more tokens. The thing is like the deck often wants like both of its level 5 inherits on at the same time because you want to have the deleted token to make for protection, and then also
And
when
to
the token's deleted,
yeah.
make a token as well as like the Digivolve. Because if you can like if you can theoretically like set up everything, then like yeah, the deck feels really good and it's awesome. But its bad matchups are really bad. Like its bad matchups just unplayable.
Do you feel like this deck would deserve a higher tier if it like I think like problem for Diaboromon is that like it's not just that it's Crimson Blaze, it's that Crimson Blaze is the best it's ever been right now. So
right
like,
now it's like
format was,
collateral.
Yeah, like it's like I think this deck maybe about like there's other stuff we're going to talk about on here that also lose to Crimson Blaze. But of all the decks that stand to get better when the Crimson Blazes go away, Diaboromon is the deck I think most jumps up in the tier list.
A little bit.
I think Diaboromon can get to strong pick pretty clearly once it gets there.
The thing is like you're still relying on like a couple of things. Like obviously you kind of like want an errata, and like you also kind of want the KBeeDS that like gives you memory for token.
Sure.
So the deck just kind of like
but
it's
like,
really
the
unfortunate.
We have in strong pick is like we got Crossheart that has to find its pieces. Like we've got Purple Hybrid. God knows that's a Saki slot pile.
It's just unfortunate. Like the inherits. The thing that like sucks the most about Diaboromon is like it wants all of its inherits, but you don't have a way to like get everything in your stack.
We can use Mirai's lab to revert the level 5 over and over again. Isn't that cool?
Swear if I will see Johnny play that and I will lose to it.
Yeah.
Because
Well, Marcy's right though. If that motherfucker had both inherits, it would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, that's the worst bit. Like we're gonna put this in viable, and then we're gonna be talking about the Bristol regional, how Johnny got a top 8 and just like shit
this
on
is like
the whole
this
UK.
is like as good as it gets. And if you're a Diaboromon stan and you're not playing it because you don't think the deck is good enough, you're wrong.
Yeah,
you're never gonna play it. The deck is like as legally powerful as it could be. The deck is like pretty good.
Yeah,
it's
if you don't have
the
the check to it, if you don't have a check to the thing it does that makes it really annoying, it's actually obscenely difficult to play again.
Also, it's very good into level 7 decks, like shit like Rocks, because
Royal
you
Knights,
just play Armageddon.
Yeah.
You just like play Armageddon, and then like how does Rocks kill you? Like your Armageddon doesn't have sources.
Bro.
You don't get when Digivolvings. But yeah. Now I have to talk about Hitler. So, you know,
This is a 6/7.
It's a strong pick. I don't think it's fully 6/7.
Oh, now we're done playing now, huh?
We are done playing now. Crimson Blaze. I think it's the best purple deck on here that's not KDA or like Dark Animal stuff. I think it's reasonably better than Virus Imperial, but like
that would put it squarely in 6/7, my friend.
Well, back when people were talking about that there were only going to be 2 decks in 6/7, I think I said Virus Imperial was on the 7 side of 6/7.
Well, maybe you forgot about
this deck is Hitler. That's all I will say. This deck is just Hitler.
Yeah, it's like, super belligerent, man. It's like I hate. Like I think Digimon is arriving. Like it's year 6.
We pulled an altar for you. I hate you, by the way.
Whatever, man. They have this thing in card games where like they realize that you can just not respect each other. Like players don't have to be like intricate game plans or interacting
That
with
was my
each other.
goat, Jambo.
Yeah. So like mill as not as a win con, but as a means of just sacking your opponent has been something that other card games have had for years, and Digimon didn't get a ton of it. So I think it's good that like against loop slop like Hoodie, where they can play like 5 Infinity Stones, Creepymon is a deck that just might mill 2 of them. And that's good. That's fine. I think that should be in the card game. I think if your deck is greedy enough that you have to find your single everyman good perfect line piece every single game, that sucks, man. Bad times. I don't think this is the best deck in the format, though. I want to be clear.
No, I
sure.
think there's.
I just think it's good that we finally
have.
have things that punish like your shithead. Like we've needed more things that mean like you have to come play the card game. Like if you sit in your little house and you play delays all day and you're like, I'm digging, Creepymon is taking your shit away. So to an extent, I think the game has needed this for a while.
I like that there's a limit to the mill, but like it's both a balancing mechanic so that you don't just like mill infinitely.
Yes.
But also a trigger clause like, okay, you're now at 10 cards in trash. I'm going to start punching you in the face. You have to do something about this.
Yeah, because the six will keep milling no matter what. Just to be clear, it's the free mills, well, like the start of main mills. Those go away after 10 because then you have to start playing Digimon to win. And then like Creepy X is just like a house. I had a game on DCGO the other night when me and Tom were playing where I got 20
getting games on
play
DCGO.
cost.
Couldn't fucking get a game with my life.
Yeah, we had 20 play cost worth of dudes getting played, and it was pretty ridiculous. I played a Creepymon and a Skull Satamon from my Creepy X. So yeah, we've lost Tom. That'll happen.
Yeah, Creepymon got him.
Creepymon got him. Big creep.
He got milled out.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
he actually is just dodging Hades.
if you guys, I think I'll call it strong pick if we're really limiting 6-7 decks.
No, I
Otherwise,
actually
would
want
put
it to be in there.
want
I
it.
think Vadamon should come out.
No,
No,
you see, this
no,
is
Vada
crazy.
is-
Vadamon
Vada
is
is-
actually the 5th best deck in the room. Like, that's the only one we're right about.
That is nice.
Vadamon is so good. Dude, Andrew, I don't understand how it never got you. Because the first time you go, like, Vadamon, Invisimon, I'm doing it, man. And then Invisi goes to security, and then you pick it up with File Island.
I want to
The
remind
first time you do that, it will be insane for you.
I want to remind you. Well, no, I've seen it. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Not even File Island. It's Island of Adventure, no? Oh
No,
no,
File Island.
Jedi's
The
House.
DM one. No, the
The
File
DM one.
Island. The
Oh, yeah.
DM
We call
card.
it wrong. The Isle of Adventure is different to File Island.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, sure.
Jedi's House, Island of Adventure, and File Island are all 3 different cards.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
It's just when I watched it happen, it was Jenna.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Similar concept.
The
Yeah.
people were like, listen, we can't do
The
this.
Bristol Regional, he was on Jenna. I watched it happen.
I know, get people, bro.
But
oh,
Oh,
he
no, yeah,
lives.
that-
We were worried Creepymon milled you
He
out, man.
scrambled himself back. Firefox?
Based.
Hiya!
Hiya! Okay.
come on.
Mission complete.
Come on.
Come on.
All right.
Where's my game?
Mission
controller?
complete.
Who wants to watch me wave that?
As an Appmon enjoyer, this deck needs
Is
the promo tamer, and then we can talk.
what deck? What deck? So what deck is this?
Hades.
It's Hades
Well, okay,
nuts.
okay. Listen.
Chat,
Last
Hades nuts.
the
Spread-
overnight,
Tell your friend who's playing this at locals. Just make like Hades nuts and really annoy them for a month.
the overnight, Mr. Kill himself, Mr. Small Murder, Mini Kill,
Little
went
Death.
on a generational run of 4 wins in a row.
Oh,
on
amazing.
DCGO.
He would have won a
Oh.
small. He would have won a small best
That's-
of 1 Japanese locals, Marcio.
He's only playing like I fucking love Appmon. This
This
guy's
is the best Atmon. My friend, this is not true. They printed a super rare for Gaiamon in the starter deck.
see like Jimmy's only playing Hades because oh my god, Huckmon and Hackmon. Oh, it's like crazy stuff. Anyway, this deck is okay, but it really like needs the promo timer. Like that
Yeah.
kind of tamer
Oh,
when we get
guys.
that in this deck.
Guys, I forgot Barbamon. He was supposed to be
Good.
in this tier
No,
list.
Oh,
no,
whatever.
you didn't forget Barbamon. He's
I
not.
also think I forgot Dark Dragon.
He's not welcome to the party.
Did Dark Dragons get anything in this set?
Yeah, it got the Growlmon that's really good. The Gilmon that's the best searcher.
EX11, save it for EX11.
Yeah, yeah,
That-
save it for
that's
EX11.
when
Oh my god, Tom, you forgot Raidmon. Raidmon's not on there.
I fucked up.
we get to
Oh,
we can talk about
Titans.
Promo Maruki.
Andrew, what do I do with this?
This is worse than purple hybrid, but a strong pick.
This deck is very, very playable.
You think this deck is B's good?
About there.
Yeah.
About there.
I think this is a B's good. I think this deck has a lot of things, and it has some deeply criminal rules processing tricks.
Yeah. It's a deck that you are not trying to sack the game. You are trying to make your opponent mad and have to look up a rule book.
It is.
It's for those guys at locals.
It is a deck
I'm gonna
where
slam
you're,
for.
you're just
I'm
like,
gonna pay
oh, yeah.
20 milli memory.
Your
Here's my
favorite
game
card shark
plan.
is playing this.
Here's my game plan, and I'm about to show you some Bandit Keith TikTok tricks that make you go, huh? And in best of one, where that TikTok trick results in unlosable game state, brilliant. In best of three, when your opponent has to play around that and then goes to their friends going, what the fuck was this? And then the rest of their friends know to play around it, then there's some issues. If this deck had Neptunemon, it'd be a lot higher.
But Neptune is canonically an Iliad trait, right?
Yeah.
He's definitely not a Titan. Nowhere in the game.
When I go over to the Abyss Ocean, I go, yo, let me go talk to the boss of the Titans. He's like, Titans? Do you see any Titans that I'm seeing? Oh no.
I am not with these guys. These are not me. No, I'm not.
We still have so many decks to go through. God damn.
We're gonna fly through a lot of these though.
Yeah, Titans.
Yeah,
Trash.
Titans is here. It's fine.
We can skip Aegeomon Turbo.
You need the promo.
If you want to.
You need
you need the promo to play Aegeomon Turbo.
You may have noticed there were no Titanmons in this BT24 set that introduced Titans.
Which made Titus Skull Bellucci one of the worst cards you could have pulled for pre-release, because what are you assembling with?
Nothing.
What are you floating into? Nothing.
Nothing. It is a
right, so we're skipping.
I think we can skip. Oh, that's supposed to be like Iliad, Throne Room, Murkymon.
We got Titans.
I don't need it. Yeah, Titans is
think,
Titans good stuff. Like
I think Central
right now
Town
the only good stuff is Titus Skull Bellucci.
I've seen some people making the D-Digivolve Greymon look pretty good. That's about it, though. I wouldn't say anything nicer.
Until we get Plutomon and Titans and Titus Skull Bellucci are two different decks.
This next one's here for Marcio. I've seen a couple early results coming out of some of the Chinese Tamer battles. The BT6 Titanmon with the new Titan Good Stuff Demon Goblimon.
Is this why this card's £30 now?
Yes, this card actually has early results. Playing BT6 Titanmon with an engine designed for BT6 Titanmon turned out to actually be significant in some capacity. I don't think it's even in the top discussion of purple decks, but I think it's probably currently better than Titanmon Skull Bellucimon.
You take that
back. Man, BT6 Titanmon's a good dude. He's a strong guy.
You look this man dead in the eye and tell him that.
Brother, he gonna swing. He gonna pitch off an Underworld's gate. I'm gonna be like, oh, it's like 2022. I feel good again. And that'll be the rest of the day.
Promo can, I mean, I guess that you would still play the promo in this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't believe in it that much. I just don't believe in the Skull Bellucci that much.
We can put them together. You know what? We'll separate them by Bs.
I like that. That makes me feel better.
Bielstar, BP.
Yeah, Bielstar is here.
Wait, no, Tricks was saying something about the
Central Town. You can either put it in strong pick or viable. I think it's decent.
Sure. You know what? We'll put him next to the man in the big chair.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's where he sits.
Bielstar, PP.
Yeah, this deck doesn't exist until.
Yeah, I got people asking me to put this one on.
Yeah, we got we got two new things of Asuna, so it has two new cards.
I mean,
that is about it.
It has two Blackboard Gray got some new virus stuff, but it doesn't make the deck good. So I think you can put it in Rogue just because it beats Tamer cards, but everything else about this deck is kind of mediocre. Yeah.
Cool.
Mallow. Bad time to be Mallow. Bad time to be Mallow. Still a strong pick, not good.
This deck loses to Deep Tamers. It's kind of fake, to be honest.
I said strong pick. I don't necessarily believe that. I think it's about as good as Neptunemon. Yeah.
It's like viable.
I don't think it's better than Zeph. I don't think it's better than Zeph. Yeah.
I think he's better than Zeph.
You think Mallow is better than Zeph in a world?
At the moment, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have to like loop it,
but we are not.
Like, it doesn't have to.
I'll let it go. I've made my case. I think purple decks are all worse than they used to.
What did I give you before? I gave you the Dankanan. I gave you the Dankanan.
Yeah, you did. You gave me Dankanan for Rogue. So you're right. Let Tom have it exactly where he wants it.
Another German mustache man deck.
Yeah, this deck is format defining.
Format
Yeah.
defining.
Bro, this card is getting more
Wait.
cards as well.
Why
Like, what are we doing?
did we have Icemon separate?
For Ice Snow, because they got a promo.
Oh,
That's,
see,
that's
Surely
how,
we should've-
that's how
that's
this works,
so
man.
funny. That's
That's
so
how this
cute.
works, man.
Is this?
Yeah.
This is
What?
wait a
This
set, and then it'll become tier 0, and then somehow Hoodie. Well, Hoodie will
I
get hit.
actually, to be honest, I think if nothing changes between now and EX11, I think you're right. I think it will contest Hoodie-mon for tier 0.
Yeah,
Like,
it
sorry,
has too many good cards.
It'll take Hoodie out of tier 0 and include itself in that.
It just has too many good cards not to be either format defining or joint power level with Hoodie.
Marcy, you want to say anything mean about the Rock?
I think he said enough.
Nice. All right, Gamamon got a top in Japan.
I just don't have more energy in me to complain about Icemon. I do it like 3 times a week. We'll go out, we'll go out for a nice meal at like Wazuchi, and then I'll bitch about it on my way home.
This is to like feel like
He's just been on vacation with his girlfriend, and he's like,
literally-
Icemon.
It's just like
people,
awesome.
This is people like on the boat. It's like, oh, how are you enjoying the trip, man? Fuck Icemon. Okay.
Her
I'm
parents
so
are like,
warm. I hate Icemon.
her parents are just like, yeah, you just keep talking about Icemon. I don't.
I don't know what he's. He just get fucking rocks. I hate rocks.
It was
He
just
was
like,
just,
I
like,
thought
kicking
Marcy was
rocks
kinda
in
weird at the
Madeira.
holidays,
Oh,
but
did he
ice-
stub his toe on a rock one day? What's
Well,
going
somebody
on?
asked you, like, do you want ice in your drink? And everyone else is like, oh, don't ask me that.
Regular,
It's like
Gamma,
Gamma. I just put this
it's viable.
picture on.
viable.
Cool.
It's fine.
How
Put
viable?
that.
I love this deck to bits. It's so fun to play, but it just loses to so much.
The
Yeah.
Digivolve. kick you
The
in the
Digivolve
butt.
primarily.
It's like.
No,
wasn't-
no.
No. I was hovering the wrong
Yeah.
spot, but like where in
I think it's better than puppets right now.
The Puppetmon players can go, I can play Dynamacamon and I don't lose to the Digivolve, you know? They can.
You're right,
I
that
don't
you're
have
right,
that.
Put it below puppets.
That's
Put it below puppets.
normally.
He's
Yeah,
right.
that's
put it
just
below
lose
puppets.
normally.
Wait,
What's this?
This is the
I
song
think I
again.
put Lucimon on here twice.
Oh,
Just leave him. I
well,
don't
you
care.
can put it
you know,
twice in the
as
bottom.
Yeah, the special treat. Put it even lower.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry. I had so many pictures. Okay. Dark Masters is a strong
This
pick.
is kind of. It's
a
kind
strong
of.
pretty good.
pick. It's
I'm a
kind of
believer.
annoying.
After the Waru Manzai
Oh,
promo,
God,
I'm a
what a
believer.
coward.
Low-key,
Yeah.
I think
When
this
did
is
the-
one of
I
the
don't
best
think it's a
strong
promo, right?
picks. I hate this shit so much.
It's pretty good. It's just like annoying as fuck to play against, but it's like it's fine. It's decent.
If
Like
you can bot deck the bear, you're in a great
Yeah.
position.
This-
And if you can't, it
Neptune
sucks for you.
Mon, yeah.
This is gonna be like it has to be above Dustmon at minimum.
Well, they're trying to make this like this. Like, think about what you.
Are we
what-
trying to make Jambo
What
man?
are you doing? No, this is so much better
Derek.
than that.
this is
The
this is how I know Derek has been around because like Dark Masters
He
is like
hasn't. He
playable.
wasn't
because-
here.
Oh,
It
He
was
wasn't-
Jambo and
no,
Balfi.
this is me. Jambo and Balfi have been talking about this.
Oh, awesome.
But I know some particularly good, perhaps representing Europe at nationals players are big fans of this deck.
Yeah, the Three Musketeers if they stole from children instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like it was grown in a lab to make rocks unhappy, and I kind of like it for that.
Sure.
He makes everyone unhappy.
Yeah, they go to like 8 security, and if the rocks player pops the bear, they lose their game. It's like,
Pretty
yeah,
good.
fuck yeah.
Dark Masters is pretty good. Like, I don't hate Dark Masters. I think like its gameplay is like kind of cool.
It's cooler
Like,
than it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they made it better in
it's like a
EX10.
Megazoo deck. It's like a
Yeah.
Megazoo deck that doesn't rely on a dumb egg to like, oh, this is how it
Relies
makes
on
my
a dumb
Megazoo
rookie
deck.
instinct.
Yeah, just a lot. It now relies on the best generic egg.
mucho mon.
Yumma, yumma, Crimson Blaze.
Sure.
Yeah, by the way, you have to play red base because if you're not a Crimson Blaze merchant, what are you doing?
But what
Also,
I mean
it's
is like,
it's the best draw engine in the game,
Mhm.
right?
what I mean is basically like it's not like a Bandai mandated like you are a zoo deck. This is like a
this is true.
Yeah.
Although I think this deck does still play basically all of the what would that be, like 30 cards that Bandai printed for it in
Yeah.
EX10?
It's like
Sure.
it's still a zoo deck, but
The
the
shell is
rookies that
good.
It's
you
doing
get are-
intended support. It's just not all the way one way.
Yeah, like
are people still on Zwar and they're like, oh my god, Zwar. whoa.
No.
No, because they can't digivolve.
yeah, none of them can digivolve.
Oh, the new pieces, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
right.
talking.
Limited
We're not
that.
talking about zoo slot. We're talking about like the Epoch get the guys and give them rush.
Yeah, but the Monzimon promo. I think Monzimon promo might be a picture on here, by the way. If we want to use him instead, I don't remember.
No, we talked about it right before whether we were going to represent it as a.
Oh yes, we did.
Oh, we only have like most of the meta decks now to go through. That's awesome.
Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Beals, I think this deck is a
Viable.
deck.
Strong.
Okay.
If we're talking about
it's just a purple deck with Digimon.
Yeah,
if we're talking
sure.
about the imp bond piles, I think they're strong.
Yeah,
They
it's
are.
super
I think they
strong.
are better actually in context of the.
It's like
format.
better than bees for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like at least.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
better than Skull Belushi
Yeah,
Titamon. Get real.
Yeah, sure.
How bad can killing a slot machine when you don't have a game plan really be?
Yeah.
Sure.
Especially in a meta where
think-
2PX
yeah.
exists,
We
right?
put it in a really interesting state here. I actually think it's almost the two closest decks, in my opinion, on here so far are Purple Hybrid and Beals. It's good that they ended up near each other. I think they
Yeah,
are really, really close to each other.
because
in impact.
realistically, I think either of them would have gone and then gotten sacked by Jessmon in finals. Of
I built Hoodiemon and all I got was this stupid shirt.
What's Cerberus X? Is it just like
Just
who
Dark Animal
cares,
good shit
bro?
again.
no?
man.
Okay, but Levia format defining.
Yeah, he's right.
That's got.
Like
I don't know.
Yeah.
Has Levia
Next to-
even got any results?
better than Royal Knights for sure. Oh yeah, put
Well,
that
but
back.
this is what we I said KDA was better than Royal Knights. That doesn't mean it's inflecting the format as much as Royal Knights.
But
Royal
Levia
Knights is
impacts
like
the format.
everyone's locals has a Royal Knights guy, and they're like, I hate Omeka.
And everyone's
And
locals
that's
has a
the
guy
whole
that
of
needs to
the, like-
find his 47 Levia cards.
People
And
ban
the-
Hoodie in my local circle. Yeah, well, okay,
W,
that's sick.
I wish. We just
Hell
started
no.
playing Eden.
Yeah, we just took a break. Marcio burned himself out so bad he went on vacation and played.
Bro, we need to
Vanguard.
play Eden again. I played the fish deck again. It's so fun just to go Kingwamon, swing, play out,
We should have
make
tiered
jump
King
in,
Waymon.
counter spin, Kingwamon, do it again.
Yeah, we're gonna try and do like monthly, and that shit is. fun.
I would say if we're gonna put KDA and Levia up there, we should have to by law put the Dark Animals.
'cause this
in format
is
defining,
like-
because it's the purple engine that still works.
This
Feel
is
like-
like
I feel like-
Mix pile, right?
This
It
could just
doesn't- it's kinda
represent
like-
Growl
it's kinda-
Fist, Gil,
Oh, the growl.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Whichever flavor of purple slop you like, it's all good.
I'd like to make a case
Galaxy.
for a deck here. I'd like
Go
to
on.
make a case for Galaxy being
Oh
a
my God,
6/7
Homeros.
deck.
Yeah, right. Pill me on the Homerus stuff.
It's not that good. It just means you can do like it works really good with like a handful of the cards. The Diana getting to retrigger its thing twice is cool. Apollo getting twice the shrinks if you're on the ace is cool. Being able to end the turn by playing the Tamer and then when Digivolving blitzing is funny. But like it's just one of those things where you're like, I don't necessarily think that the point of Galaxy is to do Homeros stuff. Like it's like I will probably give it a little bit more like in earnest. I don't like if I was going to give you a 50 card Galaxy list, I feel like I would have to have played it for hundreds of games to tell you it's exactly right because Galaxy's not really like that. But I do think it is just a deliberately unfair way to create interactions that like bot deck tamers or floodgate your opponent or like medievals and dragon links and hexablaus. Like you just have to guess what they're on when you sit down, and if it's the bad one for you, it's over.
The
I just don't
Diana
think the
definitely
gameplay's
feels
good
like-
enough anymore.
I think they really
I'm
don't pay
kind of
for
similar.
anything.
I just don't think that
It's-
style of deck is good anymore. Like promoting a stack and applying a floodgate and then being like, I hope
If
I
your
hit the
stack-
right one.
If your stack eats it, like you.
Yeah, that's true. If you're
like,
stuck
you
into
have
it, it's
no-
fucking disastrous.
Yeah.
The deck,
I just-
that's why they have to buy like 3 or 4 scrambles.
I wouldn't put Galaxy in 6/7. I think it's
the
like,
things it does well into are also weirdly all up here.
well, like what does it do well into?
It does great against the red stuff. Like you don't want to play against Jessmon, Hexablast, fantastic. If you don't want to play against Styrakomon, Hexablast, fantastic. You don't want to play against Hoodie, the fucking stupid
How is that?
Rocklink is
But
still
like they
pretty
can,
good.
doesn't Medusa just like evolve and delete the Hexablow?
It can't go sideways.
It
so
It
can't
doesn't
get
have to go
trigger.
sideways to delete.
It just deletes lowest DP, right?
Yeah, just leave slow
sure,
DP.
yes. If you're on the lowest DP stack and they out that thing immediately, then yeah,
Yeah.
they can do it that way.
The good Medusa.
Yeah,
Yes.
but if you end on a
Okay.
single, you don't tend to
The
end on
deck
single
has
stack.
deletion protection for what it's worth. Like it has
Well,
multiple
not
inherits that are
on the Hexablow. The Hexablow's can't
no,
be.
I'm
you
saying,
do.
right,
Exactly.
You don't just hexablow immediately, right?
No,
like
but
there are
the
layers
thing you
to
just
this.
said was, oh, you make Hexablow and the Styraco deck just doesn't play, but that's not true because the Medusa just eats the Hexablow.
And then even if
I-
they play out like a source, you just then go Styraco to eat the like
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. My
Yeah.
experience has been that it's not actually that bad because realistically, they don't always have the shit that fast. And like Galaxy just draws 4 more cards than you by turn 3.
But you literally said that the Styraco deck was like one of the fastest like red decks. Like the
yeah, but I think Galaxy's that fast. I think Galaxy is just like draw, pay for nothing, draw.
I think my issue is Galaxy can be
is still in the game.
Galaxy can be that fast, but I think it's kind of moved past the concepts of like if you can make a 6 fast enough, the 6 needs to be like gunning for a game by like the next turn.
Yeah,
I don't think.
And then like Hoodie will just go like Vulcan to Pog.
Yes, that's true. Hoodie. Well, nothing contests Hoodie. Like sometimes this deck can get away with playing something to sack Hoodie, but like it's not insignificant that this deck now has like Venus and Neptune too. Like there are things you can do in Galaxy that become more and more annoying just because the format broadens. It's just like if the question is what does it do relative to the actually broken shit, it doesn't. But like
into
the gap
between
decks, these down falls down. I just think it has a better time. It's like KDA Maste would not like to play.
Okay, but that's like I think like Levia traditionally and for the most part always beats Galaxy. Rox
is bad. Rox is really bad.
Styraco beats it. Royals beats it. Hoodie beats it. Like I don't.
Royals is weird. Royals is okay.
Which matchup?
Like if they have to just Omni X you every single time, you can rebuild fast enough.
Like off of what? Like Royals?
Royals, yeah. Like
yeah, but
Royals
don't need
matchup for Galaxy is fine.
Is it like they clear your first stack and then what? You have an off turn.
You have a scramble. You just do it again. Like it really is like the deck doesn't have to attack every turn to get its value if it's bot decking Cool Boys.
Yeah, but if the Royals deck whole thing is to just like every single time square block square hole remove your guy, like you could.
But it can't always remove your guy. That's what I'm saying. Like the things that it given this set have made it better against.
I thought the reason why Royals was formatted fighting was because it can most of the time remove your guy every single time.
Most of the time it can, but like the decks that are getting away with being high up on the tier list can do something about that, right? Like things that don't get to do something about Royal Knights, which is a gatekeeper for the format, don't get higher up.
I just don't see a world where like I would like I just don't think Galaxy has the sauce.
I'm
like
happy
that.
to let it go down. I just in my experience playing with it online, it's done pretty well. Like it is one of those decks where it's like if you can do that shit on turn 2, typically the game is over. Your opponent is too behind to play.
There's
Except
like too many
right?
decks that are just like, oh, I hope I don't see this deck and this deck and this deck.
Do we want to bump it?
I was gonna say
happy to let you guys put it wherever. I just I've made my case.
I would personally put it in strong picks just because I think we've kind of moved past the point where Galaxy making a hexagon.
It just doesn't.
Just like
I'd be curious to see how like Homeros plus like new
it's weird, man. It sucks to play a card that isn't red or blue, so you can't find it off the shit that makes it easier. It's not tagged. Finding Tamers is weird because the deck is like, I don't know, like
I would say like
sometimes you get it out of security.
It has like some better matchups into like things that are like below. If it's punching down, I think Galaxy is very good. But when it has to fight against,
there's a couple things up here that it's beating. Like I'm pretty serious about it. Like it has a pretty damn good Jesmon matchup.
Is that good enough though?
I think I made my case. I've said what I think it does well into. I think it has a bad time against rocks, and Hoodie is just like it's mushroom in a game of rock paper scissors. Like it doesn't nothing matters with Hoodie. But this is another deck that can play Crimson Blazes. I've seen a couple lists on those. Like it's just it is a toolbox deck, and sometimes the tools swing around to where red and blue are pretty good, and this is the best way to play them.
Even like as a toolbox, I just think there are like better toolbox decks as well. Like
I don't think there's a better toolbox in red or blue than Galaxy. I think if you show me one, I would believe. In red and blue?
Yeah, Hoodie's a better toolbox deck.
So that isn't what I said. I said if there was a better red and blue toolbox deck.
Okay, but it's like say if there's a better mill deck than Creepybon, it's like, well,
but there could be a better mill deck than Creepymon. There are other mill decks.
But like that category just is not like. So what are we talking about here?
That's what I'm saying. I just said what I'm talking about. I'm saying if your deck needs to do a red or blue thing, and you need a generically powerful way to get into that, this is basically the best way to do that.
But it's not even the best red thing. Like there's literally 2 better red decks.
I know there are better red decks than Galaxy. But if you are at home going, how am I going to win my event tomorrow? I have a store regional in March.
I really want to resolve red X.
Yeah, I need Ice Wall and Crimson Blaze.
Yeah. Like if you're trying to play if you're trying to play a red card that doesn't already have its new established engine like Jesmon or Styraco that has a dedicated package,
or Gallant as well. Gallant one better than Galaxy.
It's probably still the best shell to put your stupid red.
So this is the Brokey deck. If you can't get any of
actually that's a great way to. Pixelbot got cheaper too.
If you invested in Galaxy 9 months ago, congratulations. Your Honda Civic still drives.
Hey, man, it's getting a little real.
It's a type up.
Yeah, Demon Lords. Demon Lords has snuck in a couple like actually decent placements.
Theoretically, Barbamon's really cool.
So Barbamon obviously being potential main is hilarious. There are two things that have changed since we talked about Demon Lords on the last tier list video. The first one is Red plugin came out, so Ogudamon can actually do the thing where you don't have to do all 7. If Lilith makes it back to you, you Red plugin, Oguda wins the game. You don't this has multiple tops, like it's best of 1 and a couple best of 3. Like I think it did pretty good like an Eagle's Nest event as well. That made me laugh. I was like, damn,
that reminds me, I might be doing Eagle's Nest next week.
Oh,
what? Why?
That's like 4 a.m. for you.
No, the time slot changed, so it's EU friendly, so I should be able to do Eagle's Nest.
wait,
Like, commentating Eagle's Nest?
Yeah, I should be able to do Eagle's.
What time? I might do an Eagle's
Nest. I gotta hit up.
Send me details, because
we'll do this after the tier list video, guys. We're so close to
Sunday 1 p.m. Fuck. 12 hours.
I'm not gonna die on this hill. I think Demon Lords is viable, but like it got new toys and Barbamon's strong.
I think viable's fine.
It's decent
if it's had tops. You know,
I mean, yeah, but like we do. I think it's fine, Mallowish. My point is like we can't spend all the time splitting hairs about this shit, right? Like, because we all value different things differently.
I think.
Muskets is like better than Funny But Doggy. The Awesome is legit, man.
I think Demon Lords, going back to, I think Demon Lords is fine. Like it's a fine deck. Like if you can rude mode loop your opponent and they just can't play past it, right? It's like, sure, like the deck will look really good. Yeah. But then some decks is just like do not care about rude.
I guess this is the
Andrew on Hater Watch just be like, ooh, Demon Lords, let me show you this Magna X.
I put Growlix on here for any generic Growlmon slot.
Is Meggy on there?
No, I actually forgot. So that's the thing.
Meggy
hasn't topped in 23 though, has it?
No, not that I'm aware of, but I mean, Meggy is still a
especially because we've also assigned Growl slot to Zebrazek.
Like I thought these were the same thing.
No, there's some people really truly think Growlsmith is still real. It's like an actual opinion people hold on the internet.
Well,
Hi, it's me. I'm people.
I think this is a rogue deck. I think it's about as good as where we've put Imperial. I think if you're like legit still of the opinion that they hit the wrong card, you don't know Paul.
Sure.
I
think that's fine.
We're in rogue.
But my matchup against Black or Grey one.
It has to be worse than Pale Dramon because it loses to Pale.
Don't make him think too much. He has to do the thesis on this next one.
All right, this was just to buddy you up for how high is Aegis Dramon going?
This is his fault.
Oh, Matt Define, put it above Hoodiemon. This card, I really want to.
Really quickly, right? Because I think me and you, when it comes to Deep Savers, we love the like Chinese Deep Savers build a little bit too much, and I think somebody like doing well with a deck not on that package.
You guys at the airport in what's it called in Dusseldorf were so funny because you were like, oh my god, he's playing Sealamon.
No, but literally that was the reason why he did so well.
Okay,
right?
But like I understood that. You were like, what the hell is this list?
Well, Marcio didn't believe in Deep Savers.
So the thing was, right, I was a fool and I just couldn't comprehend like how this guy would like beat Gallant Mod, and then he was like, oh, I just OTK, and I was like, please write this down, and then he was like, oh, you do A, B, C, and I was like, yeah, I guess if they don't OTK you back, like, yeah, I guess that is a viable way to do it. The thing about the list,
Gallant did pretty bad at Nats.
Yeah. The thing about the list, though, I think he was correct in playing the Black Quillamon because that basically solved like the other half of like.
Like
it solved the Hootie
100% solved Hootie. Like no Digivolve or DD Shrink was insane.
Because like
you
the thing is, right?
Aegis.
Exactly. Because once you make the Aegis, you already stopped the on play of the Hootie, which was like, okay, step 1, I can stop them from like looping. But it was like, how do I stop my stuff from getting Digivolve in the first place? And then the guy just solved it. But the thing is,
because I was gonna ask a question, because I've watched some of the stuff about the lists. I played a little bit, like I have played actually the way Bandai intended Deep Savers online for a long time because I just like VPET deck.
It is cool.
The thing I didn't understand is like, yes, it's good enough to stop Hootie the one turn. The deck can kind of keep them in jail for a while, right? Like like one of the things I've seen a couple of people talking about is like if the hoodie player isn't ready to concede a game, the Aegis-Dramon player can conceivably loop that one Sealamon like as many times as they have fives to play it out again, right? Like that's kind of the intended gimmick.
I mean,
is that,
they
like,
can
you
go
keep doing
5
it.
Plesio, spit it out, and then
Yeah.
reuse it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
you
So
have
like
to have
conceivably
Plesios.
you could like do some malicious clock burning against Hoodie to make it a 1-0 match, right? Because that's the thing I saw. There were a couple 1-0 results I'd seen, and I was like, how did this happen?
I would just go for a win. I guess is more than capable.
So
of,
as long as you think the stalling for one turn is good enough, and that like kind of infinite Tsukuyomi is not a necessary game plan.
If needs must, sure, time them out and go for a victory that way. But if I'm playing the game, I would just kill. I guess more than capable of.
I wanted to see your sense on this.
Doing 4 or 5 damage at one turn.
Think about it, right? Like when you are actively making Aegis, you are already dealing damage, like by the nature of
how the card
Plesio makes you attack.
Yeah.
So it's like it's impossible for you to not actively be dealing damage, and Aegis. Oh,
is it may attack or does it have to attack?
Yeah.
Awesome. It may attack. It may attack.
May.
Okay, because I was the thing like. When I had read up on this stuff, because like again, I'm not gonna pretend I'm as knowledgeable as Tom is. Like the thing I had been told is like, yeah, sometimes you'll hit a Comet Hammer, and so the way to do that is to make a 10 board or an 8-body board by looping the Sealamon and putting them in jail for a little bit.
You can definitely loop it, but like the looping it is like a safety net. It's more that like if you are stopping the hoodie turn for the hoodie deck for one turn,
that's typically enough.
That's more than enough. The problem is we could never protect the Aegis because they can just go. They could just keep going like looping, or like they de-evolve it once. Well, actually, they won't be able to de-evolve it, but like if they're playing loop, it's a little bit more difficult. But realistically, they can probably just play through it if they have enough like delays and Yugos. If it's a Ryuji build, you see one Comet Hammer and you lose the game on the spot, and that was it. We had no way to deal with that. The Colamon making it so that the Aegis stuck to board through both of its main removal spells meant they could never do enough. They could never clear the Aegis at what, and like, they can't even taunt it because like even to go, I'll taunt and then I'll suspend. I'm gonna decline my start of main to swing.
Genuinely the first Digimon to be immune to rage bait.
This big boat doesn't care what you're saying.
It's the video of the seal that has like the owner smack away his ball. He just goes, and then just stops.
Yeah. But I think that was very clear. Thank you. That makes sense. I was wondering how much of that mattering, how much of the game plan is taking extra turns.
It's another tool in the arsenal that you may as well lean into if it comes up. But I don't think you need to because the deck is more than capable of winning in time and like pushing enough damage.
All right. All that said, did that change where you, or sorry, do you feel very strongly about it being anywhere from the jump here, so we can pull the tier list back up?
Sorry, I've lost track of where. Am I placing this?
You're the guy, man. You won our tournament.
Yeah, I mean, true. I would. Part of me wants to say it's better than strong picks, but I might be.
7.
Yeah, this is a 6-7 deck if I've ever seen.
I wouldn't feel crazy saying Deep Savers top end.
It got top 32 at Nats. And like, I was next to the guy when he was playing his final round against Gallantmon. And like the Gallantmon, like a lot of players do, this is not a slight on the Gallantmon player. He did forget about the Aegis effects game 2 or 3, and like I think he slammed Medieval, and it's like no, you can try and suspend stuff, you can try and pop something, but they're both immune, and it's like you've thrown away 6 memory, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think it's towards the bottom of 6-7, mostly because. Like the people that have been playing Deep Savers and have been doing well, it's like you need to put in some of the time to like learn the intricacies of the deck.
It's very pilot dependency.
Everybody can do the combo, but there's like more things to the deck. And I think like if you are able to like understand like what the deck wants to do and change its deck building in a way where like it doesn't hurt its speed, and this guy figured it out. Like he managed to fit in the piece.
What's up, Midnight?
No, he wasn't playing it. So sorry, he was playing one of it. That's the thing that was throwing me off. Was like, surely if like the reason to like play this.
Was he playing Goma? How did he search the Deep Saver stuff?
He was playing Goma. He was playing Goma.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But he was only playing like one of the blue black boost, which you should be playing more if the goal is to incorporate the Quellamon to give us help us with our Hootie matchup, then like we want the card that can also search it, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Because Blue Boost doesn't search it and you just bottom deck it. But
Cringe
now
on
this
Blue Boost.
and we've seen like time and time again, like Fish, like every format has like a top because somebody will figure something out. Like before this event, it was the Invisimon technology
Yeah.
that people are playing, and like the people that are like dedicated to the deck will keep like innovating. We Matrix
it
did the hard
really
work.
is. It really is like they gave Blue a plant score, and like
Yeah.
people will continue to
Yeah.
increment.
And
like,
this whole thing was said without mentioning Neptune or Venus even one
Yeah,
single
like,
time.
I don't think Venus goes into that, but
Neptune's
Neptune
annoying.
definitely goes. I'm like the deck. This is even before Deep Savers. Like even back in,
Hey, you can DNA with Venus and Neptune, right? Isn't that a
you can. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, we were
because
talking about in the
make-
car what the funniest 7 to end on is.
What
you
did
can
we
put
set-
some dog. You can put
What did we settle on?
Baltimore, I think was what we settled.
That's the
sick?
Someone in Digica said, "Or you can ace." I was like, yeah, that does
That
work.
might actually be the best one, depending on
But,
how
like,
much you do the extra damage.
The Aegis decks have been doing it even like when Imperial was at its peak annoying, like really annoying to play against. Aegis Dramon was there going, "Oh, you free played a rookie searcher. Here's Shangpeng. Get rid of it, please. You play on my terms."
I feel pretty confident in saying that like the other deck in 6-7 here that I was like, oh, that's actually about as good as I felt this deck was is V2. I think V2 and DM kind of exist because of the two things they do really good, beating the things that make other decks good. Like Tamer Hate and Immunity are very relevant and powerful effects at the moment.
Sakuyamon.
I think Sakuyamon is format
That's strong.
Yeah,
defining.
this is format defining.
Oh, sorry.
A little split the room.
No, Tom forgot
Well,
that this
I-
deck got new
yeah.
cards and top. He got 3 things in that. He was
Yeah,
like,
I
Sakura
done it-
hasn't
I
done
done it
anything
again.
else. And I
So,
just went,
I didn't want to get shit because I know there are a handful of really good players that have posted lists. Like I know Mina has like been talking about some of it online. Sakuya is here, Sakuya Ace is here, and Kuzaha is here. And I know
Okay,
people think they're
but, like,
different. We can
I mean,
choose to skip
Sakuya
that
Ace.
if we want.
It's Sakuya Ace, the base
OTK
list,
shit.
or the
Oh,
Gothic
OTK
final.
Sakuya with Chaosmon because the new Chaosmon is
wait,
like.
I thought
Oh.
the
They
X
don't-
would. No, wait, surely Kuza has the Chaos. one, no?
Well, no. So this is sort of supposed to be the Omniujutsu control card.
I
Right.
think the best way to think
And then
about
that
Sakuya
base one is the red base version.
is like you play like the good cards, and then you play like the just enough cards for your like OTK combo in case you have to, and then you play Nyabut as your searchable Omni X because Nyabut is just better than the Chaosmon shit.
I agree with that. That's like I'm happy to
It's
say
your
that.
Blitz Omni,
Yeah, I think in actual Sakuya that is true.
I
and
think
Sakuya now has freeze and pop.
so. I think we're putting the best Sakuya, which is the Sakuya X version, in format defining.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
the control shit's not fake though. I think it will catch. Like there's a couple decks it just walls
The
out.
problem with the control version is that I've got this statement from like every single person playing the control variant. It's like it's neat, it's definitely enjoyable. Should just be on playing the aggressive version.
I think
Yeah.
there's merit though that like people will be expecting to play into the OTK version, so they will take lines that are wrong into control, which can cost them a game. Which
I
might
actually
be
think
all you-
Sakuya might actually have the opposite. I think Sakuya has bad PR. I think most people see yellow and purple cards and go, "Oh fuck me, a control matchup," and they assume that they're not getting jobbed by Sakuyamon doing the correct line. Because when I, watching this thing go like Kuzaha maid mode, Kuzaha, like it's annoying to watch them combo. I'm ambivalent though. I truly at this point, I'm happy to say rogue and just move past it.
Fair. Do we? What do we
I
think?
think
about
the red
red-
version, like with the red eggs and the solar mons, is booty. I
It's
think
booty.
It's
Don't
great.
even hear it.
Like, what are we doing here? Just play
Steel
Sakuya.
Star again.
Yeah, I think Gallantmon is a 6-7. I think he's about as good as Maste and Deep Savers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's probably a contender for the best real ass OTK deck. Other than maybe KDA Maste, which OTKs, but like this is easier than KDA Maste with the caveat that like it attracts true glue eating superstar. Like it's this deck hasn't won anything and is unless you're Henny and Gilmon Bread didn't win anything. and then its tops fell off a cliff, and so like
It won any Nats too the first season.
Oh yeah.
one with Lance, yeah.
Lance.
But that was 2 tier lists ago. That was EX10 format, right?
Yeah,
That was
they
EX10.
They get
Yeah,
2 Nats.
That was September.
No, I thought that was BT22. No, I don't think it was.
That's 3 tier lists ago. I'm talking about like right now, Gallantmon. Back then, Gallantmon was one of the decks.
It might have been EX10. I don't remember.
Took TDA Gallant to NA to Gen Con, man. But this is like
it was Gen Con.
We don't need to do version 2 because we have Vade, right? It's like
yeah, we can skip that.
No, because gas is here.
I'm sorry, V2. I guess we could do machine V2, but like
yeah, that's the thing. So the promo is also here too. If you want to skip machine and just talk about DM Millenni.
Oh, machine is also there.
Yeah, the DM Millenni's I think notable card. We don't have to talk about it just as that. You can talk about it as Millennium on Andrew.
Yeah, real Millennium's not doing anything. So
all right, then let's use that as real Millennium on, and then Chimera will be the fill-in for DM.
Okay, let's put this over here then.
All right, cool. Okay, Chimera with the new promo.
Do you think it's better than that? I think it's like maybe a little bit.
I think
we
have
a new thing that loses to Digimon. Move on.
Chimera is better than this now. The changes to the format with ISO, we didn't have Insane Synthetic Monster yet. We now have the promo, and you can use like meat to go into Chimera for cheap. Meat to turn Chimera into Millenni for cheap. You can ISM for Millenni. This thing can play out Rush Chimera, who can then assembly and then combo off again. Like this gives you lines that like I used to joke about like protein being a thing you had to play in some of these decks. Like this gives you extension in ways that you don't have to kind of like feel sacky. Like you don't need 2 analog men and protein to win the game. Like there's more to it than this. The card is stronger. The trick is that it really like would prefer that you play V3 or V5 to get the value out of machine or Chimera respectively. From my testing, V3 is still the worst setup. Me and Marcio talked about it very briefly. The Tokomon is the yellow egg. Okay. It's like the least impactful, but the problem is also the card quality. Like the Andromon's cool, but it just doesn't get you enough. Like he does not compare to Metal Mamemon and Vademon as a tool suite. V5 is more interesting because machine stuff works with V5, so you can play what's it called? Rare Tyramon. The plushy Tyrannomon guy. That's a great card.
Oh, is it X Tyranno?
X Tyranno, thank you. Yeah. I'm a fake Digimon fan. But yeah, V5 is stronger. I don't think you could give. I think I'm not gonna make a case for it being better than viable. Until the format shifts around, it's still too gimmicky to set up 7 unique assembly shitheads
it's
in
rogue.
Trash. Yeah, I think it's rogue.
It's like on the top,
but it's like real close. I lost convincingly to Imperial the other day, so I'm happy to say it's worse than Imperial.
The thing with Chimera is like the theoretical combos that you get to do are really cool and like are a lot of interaction. Like once the deck is playing, it's really good. It just really takes setting up.
Long, man. Like, and it's variable too. Like if your opponent chips, don't chip Chimera. Don't chip this deck. If you give them a 6th name and they have 7th off ISM, you lose the game. Like sometimes it's that binary.
The deck like no way to free play out the analog like really hurts the deck because you have to actively spend time playing it. And so like your deck is just not efficient at like doing everything that it wants to do.
Yeah. The reason Vademon gets away with that is it slows the game down. Yeah. This does not slow the game down.
It's neat. Greymon pile.
It's funny but doggy. Worse than Rogue this time.
Yeah. Gas, shout outs to Alex.
Gas, shout outs, yeah.
Marcio, this is why we play Alter B. I have that drilled into my head. And I was like, they're mugging me.
It was hard as hell.
They are actually mugging me.
Yeah, shout outs. Alex getting Gas a rep is a strong pick, I think.
It's strong.
I'm willing to say that Gas is about as good as like Crossheart, for example.
You have to be like
if you are that good at Gas, then I think it has potential.
There's like 3 people.
But you guys let me put KDA up there because there's good players for it. So like we can treat these things in this like in the average Deep Savers player hand, it's not the tier it is in right now. But if you're Tommy Tricks, you can make it work.
True. We've shown that there's at least the bar is 2 people. There has to be 2
reps.
There's
2 good players. Yeah. Alex just needs to convince somebody else to play the deck.
I mean, there's a
Digidane.
Digidane, yeah, get him back.
Put down shine, buddy.
We don't need to do.
I think I put Alter B. So I think I put Alter S on here to represent Red Omni again. We can skip that. It doesn't matter.
Kagi is Central. Oh, I guess you could be Lies of G or whatever, or
The puppet control
Lies of
thing.
No,
G.
no,
Yeah, I
Lies,
put it
Lies
on
of,
here.
Lies of G specifically involves Ganku X, and that is not what Kagyu is. Kagyu is its own pile.
This is
Okay.
a waiting room deck.
This is a waiting room
Battlemon
deck.
has a
Sure.
single top, so he's here.
Who?
Vado.
Vado has a
To
single
be honest,
top.
Andrew, I wouldn't even put it there. I put it in Funny But Doggy. I
Okay.
played it. I played it the other day. It just loses to Jessmon. It's just not quick enough.
Vado has one single top.
Rogue. That's Rogue.
Truly, I think they just snuck in. They got lucky one day.
Yeah, this is
Rogue.
bottom of. This is like
I
above.
Battlemon was on here because I remember when something tops that looks weird between tier list videos, I put a note in my notes app for it, and I didn't even write the name down. Like I just know. I think it was a Super Tamer battle. Like,
This is the worst real deck that I could put in Rogue. Like I'm putting it above Kuzu and I'm putting it above Musket, and that's it.
Okay.
Machine is like
Machine is worse now because of Hoodie, but having some means of like interacting with their shit is better.
strong.
But like, yeah,
In theory, couldn't they
Viable
also start using data more often?
they could start playing data more often if they wanted to make a more resilient stack. But like, I personally feel, I think my personal opinion is the strongest thing Machine can do right now is 2 checks, unsuspend with the 5, 2 checks, like find a way to end the game. Like,
Back of the Heavy Mobile Digimon.
I don't think the deck, like it can't sit there for infinite turns anymore.
Yeah,
I think V2 Machine is like V2 Machine plays for board and then also makes Machine, and it can play like black based Machine with like the oh my god OTK, that shit's just like.
I don't think we're doing all of the.
We're not. There's only 2
No.
of them.
Don't worry, these are-
Jumbo, what maybe you could have been inputting if you were on the podcast instead of giving it to me. I want 10-hour discussions.
Aegyokusmon is the promo.
Marshall, what's your opinion on your 5-hour opinion on Aegyokusmon? Let's sit here all day.
I've seen a couple.
Actually, I'm the Wind Guardian.
I do have the things to say about Wind Guardians.
All right, we'll get to that.
So Aegyokusmon represents the like Inori Aegyokus beatdown combo deck. The promo isn't it literally isn't out until February. You actually can't, if your store gave it to you already, they made a whoopsie. The card is scheduled for February 2026. So it isn't real yet, but we're not going to do another tier list before then. So it's a rogue deck. It's just interesting that it's a level 5 beatdown pile in a room full of level 5 beatdown piles.
How bad can level 5 beatdown be?
Oh, but Betamon X though.
So this is I use this because the promo exists. I think it's supposed to be Giga C because it's
okay,
like it's Blue Cool Boy Giga C. Get in, chat. Get in on the ground floor. Every time you think you know where the Betamon ground floor is, it gets lower. You can get in now. They're reprinting they're printing Aegistramon. You can get even in here. Like, just play the deck. It's like, if you want to do fish shit, but you don't want to learn fish shit, they made Giga C for you.
Right. Is this Giga C specifically?
Yeah.
I mean, the Betamon goes in like you can play to Deep Sabers,
okay,
right?
I know you. What is he representing here?
I think he's supposed to. I think they intend this to be Giga C.
Funny but doggy. That deck is not good.
It's better than Funny but Doggy. It's better than the Muskets, Tom.
I don't know. What
I'm done musket coping. Nobody gave me the list I was promised. So I'm turning on the muskets players.
Maybe Skull Siegramon does something, but it's like,
oh god.
I mean, yeah. What? Sure. I maybe I need to rebuild it and try it again, and maybe I'll be a believer. But like,
I think this is well. You're so spoiled by.
I mean, I've got so many fish decks to resolve, man.
Marcy and I played a 3v3 at Glasgow where we lost one of our rounds because our teammate got absolutely eaten alive by Giga Cedramon, and I won't be able to move past that personally.
Maybe I haven't got past the fact that its removal was basically pray you found Mega CX, spit it out, D-Digivolve 2, then bot deck the 4, but that just lost to...
Awesome.
That just lost to...
Audio listeners, that one's for you.
We haven't done an ISO speed face yet either. We're really losing the plot. Oh, there we go. That counts.
Axel.
Snow.
Oh,
Ice
okay.
Snow. Funny but
Ice
doggy.
Funny but doggy. Piss Snow.
This is actually a Rogue's card. Okay. XL Rogue deck.
Yeah, sure.
This is an actually truly legit, completely uninteractable game. If they make a 5 in the back, there's nothing you can. You just hope they don't have it. Their search is bad.
And then
Where-
Crimson Blaze you, and then you can't play.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Rosemon? No, this is
Wind
Wind
Guardians.
Guardians.
The Wind Guardian.
Yes,
Alright.
a 6 that does something for them.
Yeah. It's Rogue. The deck is Rogue.
Cool. That's better than it was.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited for this shit to finish dropping, man. I bought my foils recently.
The problem with like Wing Guardians is just it's not memory efficient enough because like all the combos require you to be at like 3 memory and like from a position where you're like promoting into stuff, and then like it's very proactive and like you do end on a board that like interacts with the opponent. Like the Rosemon is like an end board piece. Like Cernu plus Rose is like here's like points of interaction. Then what? But it's really cool, so you know, Rogue.
Yeah, I finally got my ults and borders and stuff. I'm really excited for this deck. There's only like one real deck left in here, which is the Adventure, but I included the Mirai because she's a promo and she can represent CS good stuff because we used what's her name for that?
Oh,
for years.
That's Digimon.
She's supposed to represent like the Alphamon arc, like the you know the cool way to play the Royal Knights.
I think it's like viable, but like maybe bottom of viable. Like CS, like piles I think are like okay, but maybe like Rogue.
I think they're better. I think they're better than Magna X and Bloom.
No.
Yeah, I think CS stuff is better than Magna X and Bloom. Like
What's-
Alphamon and what's his name? Craniumon are pretty good, man. And Dynus.
If
You
we're
make
talking,
a Dynus, you revert with the option. You make a Craniumon.
if we're talking about the just like CS and not Mass Day, I did win a locals with it, so you know maybe maybe it's format defining. You know, who's to say? I think it's better. I think it's better than Purple Hybrid. I think it's better than 3PX. I think it's better than Myotis as well.
The deck has like it has tools. It's neat, but like
The Alphamon players aren't getting new Alphamon cards anytime soon. So for the meantime, this is about as close as the deck gets to a tiered position.
Yeah.
Just put it in viable underneath Bloom for Marcio, and then we can move on.
Sure, there it is. Underneath
the more look how many
Underneath Bloom.
Goodness gracious, how far he's fallen.
And then the last deck on here is Adventure,
which is represented by
our Courage United.
Our Courage
we
United.
use every time.
Yep.
I think it's a strong pick. I think Tamer Hate's bad for it, but I still think there are precious few things that can interact with this in a meaningful way.
I think
it's about as good as Gankumon.
This deck sucks now.
I think it has too much to contest with, and also like any level of Tamer Hate / Tamer Stun just puts it back by like too much.
Floodgates.
There
like,
is a lot more Tamers.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
Do we want to leave it top of
Go
viable?
to Rogue. Rogue is
This-
I'm happy
this
with
deck,
viable.
we all remember like how cool and awesome this deck was, like in that format where it was like super viable, and the deck just kind of got worse. It had one format that was still about as good, and then it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
It's one of those
It's
decks
good
that
thing
you
it's
think-
getting 2 new waves of support.
Yeah,
this
you
year.
forget
Yeah,
how
when it
long
gets-
it's been. Like it really did. They did actually a thing that they are so afraid to do nowadays, which is give it all of its support in one go.
No. It got 4 extra cards in EX9. and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that
but
was
like
it.
it got basically
Ooh.
everything in
Yeah,
a
it got 2
short
starter decks and a
period,
promo all at once.
and then got 4 extra cards in the next set, as opposed to being a
CS getting a card
2.5
for 7 months. Yeah.
a 2.5 week cycle where the deck is playable on a technicality.
Man,
All right, chat room.
it's over. Let us know.
Alright.
Do we
It's up 3 hour, right?
do we care about pruning this, or are we done?
I
Moving
think
things
this-
around. Is
I think
anything in
this
the
looks
wrong
pretty
place?
good.
It's fine.
I think we should put Purple Hybrid lower, to be honest.
I'm cool with it.
It's like, is it even that good anymore?
I think Purple
Yeah,
Hybrid
yeah.
could go next to Demon Lords because they're cooler.
I
than
think
the
it's going next to
Purple
Ice Snow, personally.
Hybrid. Guys, I
Nah.
think Chaosmon has too much aura in the art, so he should go up a tier.
That is fair.
Yeah,
You know what?
I'm looking at Imperial, and like it just kind of gets mogged by like almost like everything above it, right? Like, God.
Yeah, but
damn.
it's lame, and I don't like playing against it, so keep it down there.
That's
I'm
what I
sick
mean.
of-
Like
I'm
anything
sick
that's
of
like,
Daiken. I'm sick of XVmon. I want them to ban XVmon next.
that's what I mean. Like anything that's like above Imperial loses to it. Like somehow Imperial just keeps getting more and more losing
I
matchups,
just
which
don't
is
think
amazing.
decks like. I don't understand. They could hit like if a deck is good for 8 months, you can kind of guarantee you'll get on a ban list. But like Imperial got like a to stop you drawing 20 cards, and it's still just doing its shit and being annoying.
I think Omnimon's too high.
You think Omnimon's too? You can put it down then. I'm cool with that.
I've lost him.
He's in strong picks. He's next to yellow Vac.
Oh God, no, why did we put him there? He's
think
fine.
He could go down a tier, like low key.
Like he's.
I don't think he
can't
can
be
go
worse
down.
than
He's a
Avengers.
Crimson Blaze merchant.
But like so many other decks are Crimson Blaze Merchant.
Yeah, they all
They're
go up
good-
like a tier by default for being Crimson Blaze merchant.
I don't know. I don't.
I'm cool with it. I've made the guys I really gave a shit about have gone where I feel like they should go. So I'm cool with it.
I also am very happy with the format here.
Sorry, I'm actually wrong. Rocks is too low. Rocks should be. Like I know it's in format defining, but it should be.
That's-
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
the-
well,
like if we're ordering it,
the
that's too
caveat
much
should
work.
be that realistically these
Why did you make
three
the 6-7 tier? You're such an absolute.
these
asshole.
three decks are taking up 3 slots when really they should take up 1. Like if we're gonna be real about it, Cerberus X could
Just be
represent
everything that
these
is put, like
three.
you could take Levy
I
off.
mean,
it.
Yeah, but we're not going
This-
to because
This looks really funny.
also think about it this way, Tom. We have the tier 0 thing. We have the decks that will probably help you get a top 4.
We put 6 decks in 6-7, guys. We did it.
Yeah, we
True.
put 6 decks in 6-7. And if you wanted to go on a run with your deck and then miss out on your national qualifier for placing outside of top 8 or outside of top 4, there you go.
I think Gallant's better than Misplay, and I think like,
Yeah, I wasn't gonna argue for Gallantmon because I'd held this video up for hours. I think
and
Gallantmon's better
then
than
I
some of these.
think Virus is like,
Virus should be at
definitely-
the bottom.
no, I think Virus needs to be at the top.
I don't think it should be at the top.
Bro,
because
it's a double Crimson Blaze
yeah,
merchant.
but like my problem with it is we have no representation that
But
isn't
that's
the one guy
That's
that
not
skews the
actually-
data.
Yeah,
That's
we
not
have
actually
tainted
true.
data.
We just
have tainted
in
data.
best of 3, yes, we have tainted data, but there are a number of legitimately successful international Asian players that have done well with this.
Yeah, I think
It's
Virus
not nothing. And just because Mark is a cheating rat doesn't mean the game isn't ruined.
Jupiter was not forgotten about.
it was-
looked
If you look
really
real close, you'll find him.
Jupiter just looks like every other
Red Hybrid and NSO.
They
No!
didn't. There are rules.
I'm sorry, my Red Hybrid.
There are rules.
Virus won the European tournament. They cheated though, so
Brother,
they didn't
are you
really
3
win.
weeks behind? You should.
You're 3 weeks behind, I'm
You
afraid.
should Google
Yeah,
UCF
if your deck-
Düsseldorf and see what
If
comes
your
back.
deck didn't get a wave of support, didn't top in the last format, and is not in the new set, it's not on our tier list. Except Poseidon, who I took off on purpose.
You
I
said
said
EOS
Eel
was on
Savers-
this. When we went
Deep Savers,
live.
she's the bottom of 6-7, I think.
Whoa, hold on a minute here. No, actually, he's right.
He's right. Tom, where is
He's
EOS
right,
Mon?
guys.
I asked you before the
He's a-
recording whether we
he's
had
a-
EOS Mon.
He's in the description.
Chat, what are we gonna tell?
He's down there. He's,
We didn't do a thing for the middle of the
No,
for
it's
the people
okay.
that listen
The people
to the.
that watched through the entire thing, you may have remembered we referenced a different card game. You should post the emoji that represents
the
that
letter
card.
for that card game. The letter for that card game. It's towards the end of the alphabet chat, and the ball.
It is
from
an
the
end of an
sport the
alphabet, to be fair.
crossover.
It is an end of the alphabet. Not
Or
the
are we
one
talking
that...
about a different card game with a different crossover that we mentioned in this podcast?
Wait, did you mention that you were going to put it... I don't remember if that was pre-recording or during the thing you talked about putting that as a joke and then you couldn't be bothered to explain it the whole time.
No, I was gonna put a Balatro Joker in. I
yeah,
was gonna
okay,
use
so...
the Balatro blueprint Joker to
Yeah, if
represent
you can
Link
find
deck.
something that represents Balatro as an emoji, so you watch the whole thing, put that there, and then I don't know.
Talking about Inazuma 11 and a soccer ball because they crossed in with Vanguard. I think I said that on the show.
Yeah, you did say that as well. You know, fair enough. And if you
Are we happy
skip
with-
to the end, you should put a lightning bolt because that's how fast you watch this 2-hour recording. This one wasn't 3 hours.
If you spend more time on the comment than you do watching the video, go fuck yourself.
But
You
for everyone
loser.
else, as a reminder, make sure to hit like and follow and subscribe for free on Twitch with Twitch Prime. Rate us 5 stars, Apple Podcast, and all those other podcasty thingies that we do.
TommyNT, where can the people find you? I know you're trying to make more content-y things this year.
At my house.
No, dude, don't let them go there.
Oh,
that was
you're
the
right,
wrong
you're right,
answer. They're not your friends. They're weirdos on the internet.
I'm on YouTube and Twitter and Discord.
What are your usernames on those platforms?
They change because I'm an idiot and I don't want people to find me.
That's okay. If you don't want,
that's why the underscore's in my name.
Tom, do you have any movies people should watch? Marty Supreme.
No. That's Back to the Future. I think
bad.
Jumbo watched the wrong film.
Yeah.
You should watch my movies about being a purple player and a blue player on YouTube.
Those videos are good.
Those are good.
Those are mandatory viewing for new Digimon players.
Hopefully, when this is all archived properly, I'll be able to have him as a collaborator, so it'd be nice to look. Otherwise, it'll be in the in the description and all that good stuff. We did a tier list episode, so I don't know if we're doing bonus content today because you just got you got 3 hours
you got
of content.
the bonus content.
Yeah, it's nice of
hell
Marcio
no.
to shake his head like he's been on more than 2 of them.
Oh hell nah.
Yeah. So no bonus content this week, but champion members, we do super appreciate you. We're gonna have a special guest that we're going to announce now because he did lock in. And
we're confirming it? That's super cool.
Next week,
It's me.
It's
I'm
Tom
back for a
again.
third time.
yeah, this is next week we will have jammers on. Anyone that's played Time Stranger and was sick of grinding probably looked up how to grind and how to do the reversion stuff to get nice juicy stats. You've probably watched the guide of his. Or if you like Ape Escape or Digimon World 1, you'll have seen his content. So,
or if you're like a TikTok brain rot YouTube Shorts guy like me, that dude is like one of the most popular Shorts digitubers out there.
Yes.
So it's pretty hype. So hey chat, be nice when he gets here. We don't want him to think all card game players are weird. He wants to like Digimon.
Yeah, he is technically a card game player. So we're going to talk about some stuff just generally about the wider Digimon sphere. Time Stranger. This is your if you have been playing Pokemon Legends ZA and haven't finished Time Stranger, you have exactly 7 days to go finish that game. Because we will probably talk about it a lot. Don't know if we're going to cover the DLC because I haven't done it yet, but we will cover the main story. So this is your spoiler warning. Go finish Time Stranger.
I want to say with the news that Andrew's going to be doing some commentary, you might want to follow Andrew Marcio on Twitter for casting news and things.
This year's the year of the cast,
this is the year apparently they cast.
Play.
It's at KnTElixar and at KBeeDS. Are you underscore KBeeDS? No, you're KBeeDS Marcio.
No, let me find it for
KBeeDS,
you.
I
think I'm just at KBeeDS.
Are you just at KBeeDS?
Yeah, I'm just KBeeDS. I'm nice.
Nice, dude. Follow them on the internet. You'll find them there. I'm the TommyNT on all platforms where I want to be found.
Alrighty, yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. All of you YouTubers, YouTube chat and Twitch chat was nice to see you. If you like tuning into these live and want to have comments that we may read and respond to in real time, you should try joining the live stream. But otherwise, if you enjoy watching us on your podcast, on your morning stroll, your paper round, however it may be, we appreciate you. And we'll see you same time next week. But of course, I'm definitely not going to mess up the transition as we go into the bit that you have waited a crisp 2 hours, 52 minutes for.
Oh, I hate these videos.
Sub 3 hours.
Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey.